Alright, so Gendarme's going to be playing, is it the Jake and Ada campaigns?
Yes, it
is.
is.
The two you have left? Okay. Going to be playing the Jake and the Ada campaigns in Resident Evil 6. And...
So we can expect a world record run?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I knew it.
Probably not.
Aww.
Then after he finishes, we'll be moving on to, I believe, Umbrella Chronicles, which is going to be the last game of the marathon.
Hey, yeah. He said it's the cleanup. Shifty said it's the cleanup after his feedings. It sounds so fitting for Kevin.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Alright, so...
Wait, is that another? Is this your Mountain Dew from before?
Oh, shoot. Is it?
I mean, somebody else been sitting here drinking.
Yeah, it is, actually. I didn't realize I was still there. I thought I drank it all.
Is it empty? Oh, it is empty.
It is empty. I did drink it all. Yeah, it's...
One down, two left.
How long were you scheduled for this part?
10 hours. Or, not 10 hours, 5 hours.
Okay, 5 hours.
Only here long enough to say hi to Kevy and Chase. Well, Kevy went to
Well,
bed. He
yeah.
paints you down. We got
As he
Gendarme.
does.
Yep, I just woke up from a nap I took. It's like I took a nap, like, when Kevy was, like, right after Kevy was basically getting ready to defeat Plant 42.
Well, if you're new to the channel, we are the TheSpeedGamers. We play just random series, and we try to play them for an extended amount of time, usually around 72 hours. The series we are playing this time is the Resident Evil series, and we are playing it for 72 hours, and we are doing it all to raise money for direct relief. So if you're watching, you can, if you can't donate, that's perfectly understandable. You can spread the word, tell some people. But if you can, feel free to donate. The money goes directly to the charity. It's like it's even tax deductible and everything. The only thing that we're here for is to give you a shout out and show you some love while playing some Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, outside of donating, spreading the word, just chill back, hang out in the chat with us, and enjoy some Resident Evil and Jason's beautiful face.
Yeah, if you're curious about like different ways that you can promote to, you can go to tsg.tv/share. And it's the contest entry page or the raffle entry page for the Switch giveaway that Sage is doing for us. But a lot of the ways to enter into the raffle are promotional things. Like there's a pre-made tweet you can send out that just says, it's very generic, but just says something like TheSpeedGamers are having Resident Evil Marathon and gives our Twitch link. But you can promote like on social media, all that good stuff. But if you do it on that page, then you'll not only start promoting, but you'll also help out with, or give yourself entries into that Switch giveaway raffle, which is going to be done. It's actually, the raffle ends, it's a little after the marathon ends. It's like a couple of hours after. There's 15 hours left with it, and we've got 11 hours left, so sometime tonight, it might be, I don't know, sometime tonight we will get a winner. The contest will tell us who the winner is, and I think if you go to the share page after it's over, you should be able to see the winner. But either way, we will like blast it on social media. Whoever wins will get in touch with them and everything. So if you win the Switch, you will know. No worries, even though the marathon will be over a couple of hours sooner. Presumably, we have an auction that's going to be going on at 5 p.m. Central Time. And the marathon will not end until at least that auction ends. So, if it goes for like 6 hours, then I won't get my KBBQ, I guess.
Meh. It's nothing.
I bet you would know who wins the Switch.
They're expecting us.
Bye, Bobo the Insane.
Later, Bubbo.
We don't have a choice now.
Bye.
Dang. That was hardcore.
She is a very strong girl.
She is.
That's her go-to move.
Yeah.
Like, this game is straight up an action game, but it's still pretty fun. Maybe not playing it over and over and over again, like Gendarme's had to practice, but like, playing it through once. It's really fun co-op too. Like, this 5 was pretty fun co-op, but this one adds a lot to it.
She ate her onion rings as a child.
That's why she's so strong.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand.
And I'm going to take a second to tweet out that I'm doing this.
This is starting to feel like work.
So remember, we have the Switch giveaway. We have the prize pack raffle, $5 entry into the raffle. It's going to be given away at noon Central Time, so in a little less than 5 hours. All you have to do is donate $5. You're entered into that raffle. It includes some limited edition Resident Evil, like stuff sent by Capcom. It's got a couple things that were donated by Etsy vendors. It's got the Sades Shaker gaming headset in there, and it's also got a European Super Nintendo Mini Classic.
There we are.
But if you don't want to leave it up to odds and chance, and you just want your own Sades Shaker headsets, you can buy them over on their website and also on Amazon. They don't only have shakers as well. They have a pretty wide variety of different kind of headsets and pretty wide price range as well. So
Yeah.
if you're interested, check them out. It's Sades, which is spelled S-A-D-E-S. They're an awesome company. They've been really helping us out because they know it's about charity and they wanted to get involved in it. So
if you check our,
them out.
I don't know the link offhand because it's just like an Amazon link, but if you head to Twitter, our Twitter page at TheSpeedGamers, we retweeted recently a link from Sades that will take you to an Amazon page that lists 3 specific headsets. It's the D-Power, the Night Plus, and the Antenna Plus headsets. And those you can get for 20% off, I think through Monday. Is that correct? I think through today. You can get those for 20% off with the promo code TSGamers. So, yeah, they really hooked us up this marathon. We also have like the donation counter type of thing where every time somebody donates $3 or more, the counter ticks up 1, and a random donor between 1 and 100 will receive a headset from Sades. So all you have to do is donate $3 and it'll move that counter up. And we have the number in mind. You guys don't know it, but we know the number is between 1 and 100. Right now we're at 4, so the next one would be 5. The one after that would be 6. And so on. Maybe 5 will be the winner.
What number are we at now?
We are currently at 4.
I mean, if you guys are interested in, or you're looking for a new headset, definitely just check them out. If you go on Amazon, just type in Sades. Like literally, because you can see reviews and stuff. You don't go off of what we're saying. Go off all the reviews. I mean, they're all very positive, like 4 and 5 stars. So
Yeah.
definitely give them a chance. Anybody who supports charity and all that stuff, I like to definitely show them some love. And these guys have been not only supporting charity, but they've been hanging out in the chat and everything. So there's some great people.
Yeah, if you want to use that promo code though, remember it's not like they have a lot of different headsets.
There's too many of them.
And it's not all of them that the code applies to. It's just the D-Power, the Night, and the Antenna headsets. But yeah, those are it's like their $30, $40, $60 tier headsets. So they have a lot of different. I know Silver Moon. Yeah, he's not here right now. Silver Moon bought, I think the mid tier. No, he bought the $60 one. And with the promo code, it was only like $45, I think. Very good deal.
I think they also had a mouse as well as a cell. I'm not sure. I remember we were just looking up some of the Sage stuff, and they actually offered quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, it is definitely not like Chase mentioned, not only headsets. They've got a lot of different
Gaming equipment.
Yeah.
Here goes nothing!
What year did this game come out?
6 came out in 2012. This is like a not remastered. PS3 and 360.
Oh,
Yeah. And then what I'm playing here is an actual remastered.
Oh, it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks really good.
What the hell is that thing?
Hey, he's tracking us. Well, technically you.
I'm on it.
Hey,
I know what I'm doing.
Dang.
Yeah,
that dude
2012.
works out. You just freaking chunked
They're pretty strong in this game.
her.
Yeah. Well, Jake is Wesker's son, so.
That's true.
And this is Sherry Birkin, and canonically she was infected with the G virus, so. It's explained that it's residual
We
effects.
can get out there.
Aim hack? Is this true? Are you using aim hacks?
No,
How dare you?
Colder in here
Look.
than it was
You're a
outside.
disgrace to gamers around the world.
look, I am a disgrace to gamers around the world. I won't lie about that, but I'm not using an aim hack.
Saint Ripper over there
Damn it,
is just so disappointed.
Well,
I accept this.
That's fun.
I'm on it.
Jake,
I'm on it.
there's a lot. Nah, what happened is that basically the quick fire will basically just automatically go after whoever's closest.
Now, how do I get that to work in CSGO?
Well,
Well, problem with shooting people.
well, first of all, you have to be close. You have to be really close to the guy before it will work.
Just have to get over it then, huh?
And second, it won't let you do stuff like headshots or anything. So,
you're not taking Jake.
actually, you do need to have some aim.
How's developing games going? It's going good. Definitely a lot more time consuming than I originally planned. Like, just making even the simplest game is crazy time consuming. It probably helps if you are like an amazing programmer, but I'm not. But yeah, it's going pretty good. We'll be posting something public soon. The weird thing is, it's kind of it is multiplayer, but not in the normal sense at all. It's kind of like linked with Twitch. It's hard to explain. Point is, some of you guys may be like, it's not for you. Some people, I think, could enjoy it. Me and Bert tried to make a game that we would have fun playing. So
basically, it's a game no one else would have fun playing.
no, I think some people will enjoy it. It's hard to explain. I don't want to go into too much detail because I may end up describing it in a weird way, but I'd rather you guys just see it for yourself. It is just a little simple 2D game. Nothing crazy, obviously. We're not trying to push the limits with graphics. It's just me and my brother making a game, but it should be a fun little game. A little simple 2D game. And if you want to keep track of us, my Twitter handle is Chase TSG, and Brit's is TSG Brit. Both of them are all one words. Yeah, I know, it's weird. But just follow one of us. I'm sure whenever we post it out for the public to have, we'll put a link up on obviously our Twitters. It's gonna be filled with bugs day one, I guarantee. We'll force Jason to play it and find all the bugs for us. And I have a little patcher in it, that's why it's pretty cool. Hopefully the patcher isn't bugged when we find out. We'll be finding that out. So day one, I'm sure there'll be like a billion patches dropping.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Out of the question. We need to get to safety.
I think a lot of people it's either you like it or you don't. You know, what I mean? It's like it's either for you or it's not.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool to like at least see.
That'll be at least fun to release something for once. And then from there we'll go on to our next idea. You're like, it's. How did Kevin's run go? And did Ruju finish Resident Evil 7?
Well, yeah, where's your
Yeah,
finish?
she did it in like 7.5 hours, I think. It was pretty blind, but she got a little bit of help. Not help, but like guidance on a couple of places to go. Just because we didn't understand it for like 12 hours. But she did super well. Like she played the game alone. Like she went through one of the first boss of the game. I don't know. It was really like technically good.
Tails, yeah, I'll add you on Discord whenever we put something out. I don't know if my parents have ever been on stream. And McCree line, no, they would go terribly. Like if I did a voiceover or what do you consider that? Just a voiceover for an impression. There we go. Of anyone in Overwatch, it would kill the game.
Everyone get back!
So for your sake, I will not.
I think you could record some lines anyways. Like, then I could show my brother later on because he's into Overwatch.
Oh yeah? Do you play Overwatch very much?
No, I've never touched the game. It's like, I don't know. I just never really touched it. Like, I do want to play it at some point.
It's hard to hear. Akram says that is true. We have switched games. We didn't do any audio checks.
It's fine. You're not missing as much
did
as
y'all turn the?
I have no idea, but you get different games have different audio levels. What do
Wait,
you-
actually, I don't know why we're picking that. Either the game is loud. Oh, I bet it's echoey because Kenneth turned up the volume and it's picking up through the mic.
Oh, classic.
As he does.
All right, what do you guys think now? Hopefully, there's at least less of an echo.
Yep, now you guys are seeing how I can actually aim. Oh, he's already dead.
I'm sending charges on the anti-aircraft guns now, but it's gonna take a while. See if you can find
Join our
us some
Discord.
time.
Yeah, if anybody wants to, our Discord is discord.gg/TSG. And, we've got a really cool community that's been built over there. We used to be really big on our forums, and then they sort of died.
Forums in general were dying.
Yeah, forums were going away, and then ours just like decided, ours gave in early. But yeah, like Discord's our new community like hub, and we get pretty active over there. So if you want to join us,
Okay.
Maybe in my car, I'll be peeping at you.
Who's who on the three of them? I am Gendarme Officer, the player,
I'm Joseph,
the Jacef.
and Chase was sitting over here. He was the guy in the blue.
Yeah, he's the breaker.
Tyler, go to sleep so you can get meat with us later.
So he can get meat or
Yeah.
just meat?
Both.
Set! Everyone get back!
Meeting for meat. That sounds delicious.
Had your volume totally maxed and had trouble hearing? I don't know about that. Or like, I don't know why that. I don't know. It doesn't seem. I don't feel like it should be that type of issue. But
Did you remember to take your earplugs out, perhaps? No,
Yeah, because
I
we
don't know.
gotta drop this emote for Tyler.
Only one to go. Everyone into
Yeah,
that
this is
underground
basically. This basically is a Magnum. Like, in game, it's called the Elephant Killer.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna have a. It has a little bit of a kick to it.
Huh. Sweat Golem. Yeah, Sweat Golem just peeped off,
Yeah.
as he does.
Yeah.
How was Rob's run? He did really well actually. He was either right under 3 hours or he was right over 4 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was 4 hours. I think
Yeah.
it was right under 4 hours.
Yeah, it was either right under or right over.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rob completed a game. I don't know the last marathon he did that.
Technically this one, but he had Baltus's help the last time he did that.
You got it.
Yeah, it's still back here somehow. Super fast mushrooms.
So yeah, Rob did really well. All the runs were really good.
Do you want me to mess with the audio level a little bit, or did you get it?
I think it was just Hey Akram, he was the one. That I turned the volume. I think it was just echoey because Kevy had the volume on his game turned up, and it's a little quieter than the.
Yeah, this one's
This
pretty
one's-
action-packed, especially you can tell because the moment he like started, it's like,
Yeah.
start, and you're just like, oh god, run for your lives.
Yep.
And Revelation TV recommended. That's the one Rob played. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm gonna play it once it comes out on Switch. But he seemed to have a lot of fun with it. It seemed pretty cool.
If the action is going, I can't hear you at all.
Ow.
Is anybody else having they feel the game's too loud? Or is it just Akram? It's just Akram, not really much we do, but if other people are weighing in the same way,
It's gonna take a while. See if you can find
maybe
some
tweak it a
time.
little bit. I think Bobo's in the chat. Oh no, Bobo left earlier.
Yeah,
Bobo
Bobo
was saying bye.
Yeah, he went to sleep for a little bit. He said he'll be back later.
Actually, Tyler, what do you think of the audio levels, Tyler? Like when we're talking and it's action-packed, do you know what the heck's going on, or are you just like, I have no idea what you're saying?
Come on, Tyler.
That's make her out of here.
Game is way too loud.
All right, thank you, Tyler.
Strike that giant
Jake,
BMW.
attaboy away.
I can't work with that BMW around.
Yeah, we're gonna adjust the audio levels a little bit.
Nice work, Alpha.
This game's probably louder than any of the other games.
That other BOW.
Probably.
Try to hit it from the air. See if it has any.
It's weird, like, even when you guys aren't talking, that mic against the TV seems to get that very light one, you know?
Yeah.
Can you turn the TV down all the way just for a second? I wanna see
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Let's see what happens.
Alright, it should be. I mean,
Yeah, seriously, why push it into the back?
Backup team will be landing shortly.
It's just like constant, the small amount. That's really weird. Let me see.
it's like 60-40 with the game. With the
Alright.
voices.
Like the actual game audio, or like,
What was that?
because if it's game audio, you should be able to just like turn it down and.
Yeah, I did. I was curious if the TV was factoring at all, and it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't.
No. Because it's weird, like the thing is a constant like this, like halfway through the meter, so I was like, oh, that must be the TV. If you turned it off, it stayed that way.
Okay. I'll turn back up a couple then.
Alright, chat.
Alright guys, it should be a little better now.
Yeah, Tyler, let us know what you think of the levels now.
Wait, what? Oh, right, he throws grenades. He throws granola at us.
Granola?
Yeah,
Does he?
yeah. He'll, like on this plane section, if you just linger around, he'll eventually throw grenades.
Akram, you can't encourage Tyler. Somebody has to be the negative one. Make him improve. Give him something to strive
Everyday
for.
Jason's just like, get better. Not good enough.
Ah, Tails, I mean, it could be worse. It could be one of my streams. Like, I hear my streams are pretty awful.
So wait, what do you guys think of the audio bounce though now? That's the question no one really responded.
And nobody really answered that one.
Tyler, how's the audio levels now? I mean, it's pretty action packed at this moment. There's a machine gun into a giant monster thing who's also machine gunning back into you. We're talking. How's the audio levels?
70. Okay, I think that's probably pretty good.
Is that, I think that's something that sounds about what we
Yeah.
want, right?
Yeah, because you want to still be able to hear the game, like as a viewer. I would think. Much better.
Alright, sweet.
I get that a lot.
I don't know how to take that, but
I think audio should be good now then for the rest of the marathon because the only like issues that we have other than the action games are like going back and forth between the Dazzle and the El Canto.
oh, cool.
There we go. Game could maybe come up 5%. Well, first it's too loud, now it's too quiet. Would you make up your mind, Tyler Worthington? Gosh, you're making us do all this extra work. Alright.
By the way, to earlier when you guys were watching, and for those of you who know when we say Tyler, who he is, that is actually his username, Ty Worth. So if you wanted to follow him, he does his own personal streams almost nightly. I don't want to put him.
Yeah, I think it's
Like-
like 5 nights a week.
It's
or something.
pretty frequent. Obviously during the marathon, maybe not as frequent, but outside the marathon, he's been streaming pretty frequently. Dark Souls, HOTS, Stardew Valley. You know, he's always throwing in new games. So click his username, follow him, and if you really love him, you subscribe to Tyler as well.
Eh,
Hey, you don't love him that much?
I don't
he
love
was,
anyone or anything.
I think
so-
he was saying he's gonna be doing like some Halloween games towards the end of the month.
Classic
Yeah.
weenie games.
I mean, he is kind of a weenie, so.
Hey, take that, Tyler. Not ban you.
Dead Rising and Soma coming up soon.
Y'all ready for this?
Doing the space.
That was the original soundtrack for this, but because of copyright reasons,
Yeah, they
pulled
had
out.
to change it
Yeah,
last second.
that sucked.
Yeah,
It really would have pulled the mood together.
it would have.
Oh yeah, Bolton streams a lot too. Like on his personal channel.
Yeah, we've got what Bolton's been playing lately.
Fallout 4 and Pokemon, I think.
Yeah.
Those are the two ones I know.
remember
Secret of
last
Mana as
and
well.
that
Oh.
space game he really likes.
Space.
Which one is Elite Dangerous? Is that the one Baltus?
Oh yeah, Elite Eight. Yeah.
So I saw him playing because he got the new the new NES or whatever or
Mhm.
SNES.
Yes, yes. Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was doing Secret of Mana off that.
Yeah, I was watching him play that not too long ago. So definitely show Baltus some love too. Baltus streams very frequently,
There's
and
like-
if you're in the Discord, it helps you keep track of when Baltus is streaming.
Yeah, if you pop over to discord.gg/TSG, we have one of the channels is called like stream notifications, I think. But anytime somebody that's been authorized in our Discord, which by authorizing it's just asking us to add you to the bot. But anytime somebody starts streaming, then we'll get a notification or post a message in that channel with like a link and everything.
Oh man, what's up? That piece of gaming is Eric, aka someone who donated a lot of money yesterday. Definitely show him some love as well. He's chilling in the chat.
I mean, I love anyone who has a lot of money, so.
Is that all it takes to get Gendarme's love?
Yep. I am a bit of a gold digger, if you will.
Baltus streams all the time. Yeah, he's like, I want to say like every night or most days. Or most
Not
days.
every. I think weekends is when he usually streams.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I feel like he streams some during the week though. Maybe.
I don't know then. Like, I don't think I've seen him online for a stream.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he only does it a couple days a week, but his streams are like
Yeah.
12 hours long.
Yeah. I'm the one that streams every day, except weekends.
And then Baltus takes the weekends. So are you collecting USB drives right here? I haven't played
Yeah.
this campaign.
Because what happens is, like, at the end of the last chapter, we fall on top and land on top of a mountain.
Uh-huh.
And in the fall, Sherry loses data that she had on Jake Miller, which she needs that data because he's got the antibodies for the C virus.
Mm-hmm.
And well, if we don't collect the data, we'd have to like recollect it again, I guess, or something. I don't know. Like, I don't know why it's so important that we absolutely have to recover them here, as opposed to just like, because if we bring him back, we could just get all that same data again.
He forgot to save it on his Google Drive.
Yeah, I know.
Classic mistake.
Yep. And the weird thing is, like, she even needed to confirm he had the C bodies, so the C virus antibodies.
Yeah.
So, like, which makes me wonder what sort of data is on there that we didn't already have.
Co-streaming Destiny 2. I know Baltus and Tyler are both going to be getting Destiny. When is it? The 24th? Is that when the PC releases? 27th?
He had just said it a little while ago. I already forgot, but it was close.
Yeah, it's either the 24th or the 27th. I know it's the same week that Mario Odyssey comes out.
Golden, you think you can trick us? We were born into the Twitch internet.
Hey, Golden donated $10.
Dang it, Gendarme! Always getting debated.
Oh. I think this is the only area that those particular enemies appear in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, everywhere else it's just like half man, half moth things. Okay, I guess I'll check Twitter while I wait on Jake to show up.
Yeah, if anybody wants to donate, there's the MooBot link. You can also donate by clicking the big blue donate button right underneath the stream at twitch.tv/TheSpeedGamers.
Oh, I misspelled Resident Evil 6 when I was abbreviating it in my tweet.
Oh, didn't you?
Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, well.
Nuzlocke runs can be fun.
They can, but
It makes
like,
the game because Pokemon it's the idea of gotta catch them all. Well, if you truly do catch them all, then the replay value kind of goes down a lot because you've already done it all. It's like 100% of your game.
Mm-hmm.
But Nuzlocke runs make it a new take on the game.
Well, like,
I get it.
I guess it depends on the game, maybe, but that can be pretty fun.
Poor Pokemon fans that just want to have fun.
I mean, their first mistake was being Pokemon fans.
Hey, Pokemon is awesome. How dare you?
I mean, yeah, I really am kind of a jerk for saying that because I like Pokemon too.
Subtober's going on until Wednesday, so if you want to sub to a channel, it's half off the first month's sub. That's true. Forgot about that.
You know what channel everyone should subscribe to?
Wait for it.
I was hoping you guys knew.
Like Dr. Dis or something. What?
Jeez.
I mean,
Morning throttle.
he is amazing.
Yeah, if you wanna sub to us, we've got we got a bunch of emotes. I think we've got like 8 at the moment.
Wait, is there no Jason's face?
Yeah.
I can't remember the Jason face.
Yeah.
It's not creepy enough, I have a feeling, if I don't remember it.
It's not creepy enough. It doesn't capture the Jason.
Does it?
Doesn't make me afraid.
I think
Yet.
Jason should post all of our cool emotes in the chat.
Yeah, we've got like 8, I want to say now.
Yeah, I'm about to go relax at home for a while, guys, but I will be lurking on the chat. I'll be peeping it. The Rojo face one's pretty funny. Very judgmental.
It's very good.
Oops.
Wait a second.
Yep. There's Jason posting all
I
the
was
cool
working
and
on the
uncool
without
faces
a
of
brick face.
TSG.
Yeah, every time we have a new emote, Britt's like, hey, what do you guys want? And we say Britt's face, and he's like, well, what about Megan?
Doesn't somebody else have control of that? Because he'll never do it.
I know, he definitely won't.
Yeah. You just gotta take it from him. Say, nope.
Keep trying.
I will sacrifice my emote to make a Brit emote happen. I'm a good person, I know.
Tyler.
They say, witness me! We got 100 bits! We're rolling in the bits!
Look at those bits.
We're rolling in the butts.
And you have been witnessed, Tyler. Speaking of which, wait, did you just say you didn't? Wait, it must have not been you the other day that was talking about you hadn't seen Mad Max? Must have not been Tyler.
Yeah, actually it was. I think it was, he hasn't seen Mad Max or Logan. I think that was Tyler.
Yeah, so you gotta watch that Mad Max.
Tyler.
I mean, I haven't watched Mad Max either.
It's very good.
Dang it, Baltez.
Yeah, I mean, what else are we going to do when the stream breaks down? Like, say, attention streamers, the broadcast we were watching has now ended. We need you to rectify this problem immediately.
So somewhere out there, Tyler had a can of silver spray paint. It was just like, and they were like, witness me! Just put it 100 bits.
Yeah, I like that he's doing it though, but he has no idea what he's actually doing.
He's like, I
This
know
is
it's
right.
It's a thing. I know it.
Alright, and this is a pseudo stealth section. Like, if
Dang.
Stomp
Yeah.
on that bug.
these bats see you
That's
or
a
you
bat.
fire a weapon,
Stomp on that bat.
he finds you. and then you have to hide inside a dumpster before he kills you.
He like left her. Closed the way. He's like, what are you still doing here?
Is this a stealth section?
Like, you're not
It's
supposed...
not a very good one.
You're really not supposed to go around shooting the bats, but, like, you can kind of get away with it. Like, you could basically startle him 3 times and then he'll be like, oh, wait, they're probably hiding inside this empty dumpster. And then he kills you, and... Yeah, and if the bats actually see you, they will shriek and start letting him know. Which is why you have to just sneak up behind him.
Tyler.
Shout out.
It's because Joseph is adorable. Lovably adorable.
I'm lovably adorable. Let me post my face again.
I mean...
we need more Joseph face. Tell him, fam. Tyler's the mod that douses gasoline into that dumpster fire.
Classic Tyler.
Yeah. And in this area right here, like, Ustanak is basically right on the other side of this ice, so trying to shoot one of the bats in order to get rid of it isn't as quite effective of a strategy as it was before.
How many times have you run through this game in, like, preparation?
Too many.
Where's the boy?
Yeah, usually the AI isn't that slow about following me, like...
Dude, his hair is nice.
Pretty good hair. I like his face mask a lot.
We should do...
He's a wannabe Bane.
You guys should donate so that Chase can get Ustanak's haircut.
Oh, God. Go to the barber, like, give me this. Like, why?
Because it's pretty freaking sweet. That's why.
I'll say it exactly like that. Because it's pretty freaking sweet. That's
Yeah.
why.
I mean, that's pretty much my catchphrase whenever I go to the stores. It's pretty freaking sweet. Give it to me.
That's his pickup line right there. Dude, PETA's angry because you've been, like, dropping these bets.
Well, I mean...
Who's Ty Worth? Our brand new viewer.
Just some cute boy hanging out in the chat.
Wait, what? Okay, that's interesting. I somehow managed to get seen by the bat and it didn't sound the alarm.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying. I haven't been awake that long.
So how long are these campaigns? Like 2.5 hours each?
Yeah, like, if you know where you're going and just run past everything.
Yeah. Pretty sure this is all scripted. Looks mostly scripted.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about the marathon.
That's pretty scripted.
Every moment, Rob pulling the power out of the router.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scripted.
Yeah, we time everything to be
I can't read the cue cards. What does they say?
Can I get a line? Can I get a line?
Whose line is it anyway?
Can't be falling asleep. Basically, every Rob moment has to be scripted, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, surely.
Spoilers, Rob is actually one of the best gamers in the world. Like, if he ever went to AGDQ, like, every game would be done, like, before they were even done speedrunning. It would be like, well, what we raise money now?
Gendarme's gonna look like a fool when Rob goes and sets some records. Gonna look like a dang fool.
Rob's just been fooling us for years.
It's a slow play.
Yeah. We just had to finally convince ourselves that he actually is as bad as it seems. And then Pulls out a good run.
Yeah, we
Told us.
kind of messed up on that part. We sort of. Alright, and this part is a bit difficult on single player because because you have to go through a series of these doors, and each one has the same command, but they get procedurally harder to open. And if you're not aware that you can spin both control sticks to open the door, that means you're basically like spinning both sticks actually makes it fill up faster. So
Why are there so many doors?
That's a good question there, Major Skills.
There are a lot of doors.
I mean, this was originally one of the loading halls from Metroid Prime, but
There are just like 4 doors back to back. It's back to back.
Well, Trance, there was some sarcasm going on.
yeah.
Probably didn't pick it up.
Was the world record on? I'm not entirely 100% sure, to be honest. Like, I was looking up like some of the times for like this game, and then I saw in Leon's campaign like 2.5 hours. I was like, okay. And what am I averaging? And I was like, oh wait, I'm actually pretty close to that. I was like, I don't think this game is actually, and that's when I realized this game is actually like. There's not a whole lot you could do to save time, so I just focused on learning what to do and when.
Oh, so you like have like actually a pretty good time on it?
Yeah, like there aren't a whole lot of skips you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Oh snap, there's a Luna in the chat.
Hi, Luna.
Hi.
I look more like Gendarme? Are you telling me I didn't
How
look like...
dare you insult Gendarme?
What?
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright. One other thing that helps me is having the breakout skill, which basically makes all the QTEs easier. Not just the ones that happen when zombies grab you, like it says.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have like an actual stealth section for Sherry here.
Is this like a flashback? Or?
No, like Jake's actually is more or less chronological in like the order of events that happen. Like we start off in Adonia, and then we get, and then after we leave Adonia, we end up getting kidnapped, and now we're in China, I believe, a hospital in China.
Yeah, I haven't played Sherry and Jake's campaign,
Yeah. All right.
so I'm not super like. I know how the story ends, but I don't really know like the progression of it.
Yeah.
Ew, it's a nub darm.
Yeah.
Nice, Ashigar. Nice.
And this part is a little bit tricky. I might end up resetting once or twice on it because basically, if Sherry gets caught at all, there'll be a never-ending swarm of enemies that come after me. And like,
That's
I don't know. I never figured out like how to actually stop that swarm. Like I looked it up, and what I saw wasn't so much here's how you stop them, but more okay, here's like just don't get caught, period, if you can help it.
Oh no, not you being sarcastic, Trance. Earlier we were saying Rob was the best gamer in the world, and then you said something about the best gamer in the world, and we thought maybe you thought we were serious, like that Rob really was the best gamer in the world.
All right.
I'm not hating on Rob. I'm just saying.
well.
I don't think he's the best in the world. Maybe top
All
2
right.
billion.
Okay, sure. I would.
Okay, 3 billion.
There you go. That's
Alright, that went cleanly. Because, yeah, like, normally you're supposed to hide in order to get that code, and...
That running camera angle getting pretty risky.
And that part is very difficult on single player because the only way to defend yourself is, while you're entering the code, is for the partner to actually take control of a security camera with a gun on it and to shoot things.
As security cameras tend to have.
Yeah, except the partner doesn't always shoot the guy that is actually a threat, like trying to actually get up close to you. He'll usually shoot at, like, the guys that are far away, and it's like, come on, I'm trying to punch the code in for you. The least you could do is shoot the guy with a stun baton trying to stun me.
I think you did.
Well, that's very.
Classic Kevin maneuver. Cover up in his greasy towel that he wiped his hands on.
Nah.
I mean, it was just like onion ring, chicken strips, and mozzarella sticks.
What did he eat?
He had the Uber Eats bring him IHOP.
Oh.
Like the sampler or whatever, you know, where it's like a variety.
Hurry up and stop moving.
The slideshow, just to give you a general idea, we're in like the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
We did play Resident Evil 4. It was done on Saturday afternoon. It took, it took 4 hours and 5 minutes, but it was because we needed to fill some time at the very end, so I watched a bunch of cutscenes that I would normally skip.
Oh, you were the player for it?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Get out of here.
Got friends in the DF Dub? You're in Michigan.
We got friends in Michigan.
Yeah, we got TSG people in Michigan.
That's pretty good, Trance. Phil actually played Leon A for this marathon on the N64, and it was only the second time he's ever played the game. And he got 2 hours and 58 minutes, I believe.
Something along those lines.
Well, the runs we broadcast on YouTube.
I mean, the answer is no.
I was gonna say no, not as in maybe, more like as in I don't think you'd want to see it, but they do clip some of the runs and whatnot on Twitch, but we really don't go out of our way to post every run on YouTube because these aren't like HDQ runs. HDQ runs are like, you know, top tier, some of the best runs of all time. These runs are more like your casually / fast. The best way I described it is it's like Gendarme ate Taco Bell and he's got to finish this quick because he's got a ticking time bomb in his stomach. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a world record, but he's definitely trying to go through it quickly. Like he practices games. Gendarme is probably one of our better runs because he's probably ran through this game a couple times. But our last runner actually quit or at the end of his game. So that's more the huge.
So what was going on? Like, I just sort of woke up and then, like...
The Taco Bell bomb went off. He had to run.
Oh.
I mean, if you do want to see any of the VODs, then they do, like, we do archive all of our marathons on our Twitch page. So if there is, like, a particular moment or run or whatever that you want to see, then it will be there. We'll do that probably this coming week.
That does have some serious recoil.
It does.
Boom!
Well, it's meant to kill elephants, so...
Oh, that makes sense then. That boy gets some kick.
Do cutscenes add to the in-game time in 4? I'm not sure if they add to the in-game time, because every time I've, like, timed myself outside of the game, they add to your real time in real boy life.
Is it a real boy life?
Jason is Pinocchio, apparently.
And so the only comparison I had is, like, I did time myself practicing for the marathon.
Don't you die on me.
Because I needed to give Brent an
Sorry.
estimate for my time. And so I timed myself with an actual timer. And it matched up with my in-game time, but I skipped all the cutscenes. So I'm not sure if your in-game time is affected by cutscenes in that one or not.
I'm gonna go watch the marathon from my room back home. So
That was too close.
Whoa.
You were almost a jill sandwich.
I'll listen to this donation, then I'll head out.
Alright. Let me refresh. We got a donation. It was $14 from the slideshow. Says, Resident Evil 4 is a childhood game of mine. Here's to a good cause. Thank you, slideshow. Also,
You didn't know it.
you didn't know it, but you are entered into a prize raffle that's going to be given away in about 9 hours. What time is it? 8 o'clock? In about 4 hours from now, there's a prize raffle going to be given away. I'll go over it in a minute. But you also, there's a like donation. Is she just getting shot as she plays the piano?
Yeah.
She's fine with it too.
Dude, she's baller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over the raffle in just a sec. But this donation also went to this, like, Sades, one of our sponsors for the marathon, has a headset that we're giving away. And every donation over $3 or more adds to a donation counter. And one person randomly between 1 and 100 donors since that particular contest started will win the headset. So every donation of $3 or more adds to the counter. And we know the number. You guys don't know the number. So the counter was at 4. With the slideshow's donation, it's now at 5. But 5 is not the winner. So, every donation of $3 or more will add to that. And one person between 1 and 6, or 1 and 100. That's the one.
Between 6 and 100.
Is the winner 6? Did I just spoil it?
Uh-oh, maybe, guys. Maybe the next one.
I might have just accidentally said what the winning donation is.
But know that the raffle that you're entered in for the one that's in 4 hours actually has a lot of stuff with it, which I think Jason will be showing off in a second. So.
Yeah, so Stuart, I don't know, I can't tell you at the moment how many people are entered into the raffle because it's been running since 6 p.m. 6 p.m. yesterday, so about 13 hours ago. But we do have a bunch of stuff in here that we are raffling off. So this is all included in the prize pack, and to win it, all you have to do is donate at least $5 to Direct Relief.
That's not part, is it?
Huh?
Is that part?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was in the prize pack.
Yeah, I've been saying that like a bunch.
This is mine.
Oh. Well, hope you guys weren't entering for the SNES then.
But
That's legit.
it's just chases now, so price pack down an item. Now, price pack. This is the one that we're doing at noon. So in exactly 4 hours from right now, we will be giving this away. What if it's like the price is right and they each get 5 and come on and somebody comes in with 501? Luckily, this one's a raffle and not an auction. But
We will have a cutthroat
we
auction.
will have something later. Now, okay, so this raffle, let me go over it before I keep just waiting around. $5 entries into the raffle are going to be given away in 4 hours. Includes a bunch of stuff, including this finger hook. You seen the finger hook?
It's the first time I've seen the finger hook. I saw the finger USB.
Yeah, this is the finger hook.
This is
Oh, it's
indeed a
creepy.
Triforce.
If somebody likes creepy stuff,
Yeah, if you
the
like,
fact that you're like holding fingers with it's creeped me out even more.
it's finger hook.
Okay,
Finger hook?
keep the finger hook away from me.
We've got the finger hook. We've got the European Super Nintendo Classic, which is like it's the European version, so it comes with the multicolored face buttons on the front instead of the purple, like shades of purple, on the US version. Looks super cool. We've got this Chris Redfield little figurine that's from the Resident Evil 5 Collector's Edition from many years ago. It's taped up, so I'm not going to open it. Finger hook, Super Nintendo, Chris Redfield figurine. We've got a dummy finger that Chase was talking about. It's the dummy finger from Resident Evil 7. It's a USB drive, and the finger, it's like posable too, so you can do whatever you want to with this finger. I stand by it.
Oh, okay. I don't want to smell that finger. I don't trust it.
We have the
That was
BSA
too close.
patch that we
You were
can
almost
you
a
can
jill
do whatever
sandwich.
you want to with. It's the one from like Resident Evil 5. Also 6, I believe, has the same BSAA logo. We've got a G-Virus necklace that was donated from an Etsy vendor. It's really cool. It's got the G-Virus like vial in there. It moves around a little bit as you move the necklace, and then it's also got a little umbrella logo on there. So the Super Nintendo, the USB drive, the patch, the figurine, the necklace, the finger hook.
Simplify won't let you donate. That is weird. It should work with all.
Yeah, it should let you donate with either PayPal or with just
Card.
like putting in your card information.
Yeah.
Huh. If somebody else, well, we just got a donation, so
It definitely is working.
PayPal isn't. Oh, is PayPal not working?
That's possible.
That is possible.
Yeah, because I think someone else mentioned before that they were having trouble with PayPal.
Sorry about that, Stuart.
Speaking of donation, who donated just now?
The donation was $5 from the Unagi roll. No
What
comment.
was the name?
The Unagi roll.
The Unagi roll.
The Unagi roll.
I like that
The
name.
Unagi roll.
I like it.
All right.
I approve this username.
So that $5.
Might wanna change that
slideshow went
username
through
then.
PayPal. I
Oh,
don't know. It might. Maybe it was just like a weird glitch thing. I'm not sure.
So, anyways, number was that number 6?
That was number 6.
Did number 6 win?
No, they didn't.
Oh,
No.
come on. Jason.
That's because number 7's the winner, right?
Oh,
Lucky number
They
7.
do call lucky number
Oops.
7.
Now, our donation counter did go up one. So that was number 6. Remember, somebody between 1 and 100 will be the winner. 6 is not that winner, but it's probably 7. I think it's 7. All you have to do to make that counter go up is donate at least $3. But if you donate at least $5, which you all did, then you are entered into this prize raffle that includes.
There is. They're now euros in the chat. Boo.
Aw, well.
Boo.
I'm so
It's
sorry.
like,
you
no,
know.
I was feeling it. I was feeling it.
Hey, inaugural is entered into the prize raffle though. That includes Super Nintendo, the finger hook, the Chris Redfield, the necklace, the dummy finger, the patch, a Sades Shaker gaming headset, which is really cool. Yeah, and also this limited edition Ecliptic Express train operator's manual from Resident Evil 0. It's like the same one that you would see in the game, but this one is a hollowed out book. And inside the hollowed out book is a wooden conductor's whistle, branded for Resident Evil 0. And these were donated by Capcom. Less than 100 of them were made. So this is an extremely rare piece of memorabilia. Very, very few people will ever have, and you could be one of them. So $5.
Sounds sarcastic. You have no chance. That's what he's trying to
You
say.
can't win. No, you can win if you
mean-
donate at least $5.
If you think about it, the other raffle that's going on where it just ticked up one, people are now closer now than they ever were before.
That's true.
That's crazy.
What's coming? What were we just at? 6. So 7's next.
Yep. Remember lucky number 7.
Oh yeah, the winners.
You don't want to say too much. Pibby says exciting times.
Exciting times. If you can donate though, but you still want a chance to win some stuff, Sades has given us a Switch, Nintendo Switch, and copy of Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 on the Switch that we're going to be giving away.
That was too close. They were almost a jibble sandwich.
Happening? What is that?
Like that's just
They're
Cherry
riding
doing.
on a lawnmower.
No, but she was like freaking out with her arm.
Yeah, it's because it looks like she's doing the chicken dance when she aims her gun behind her like that.
Oh, so you were just doing it for the fun of it?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I had a purpose.
Nope.
Okay. Anyways, what's
I'll read that donation in 1 sec. The Switch giveaway, if you go to tsg.tv/share, it's a Gleam contest method type of thing. I don't know exactly how you phrase that. It's like it's a Gleam thing.
It's a Gleam.
It's a Gleam thing. So you go in tsg.tv/share, and you can get a whole bunch of different entries into a raffle to win a Nintendo Switch and a copy of Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2 on the Switch. So super cool. No donation required. Just a thing you can do for free. Get a bunch of entries, and it also promotes the marathon because some of the entries are promotional type of things. But we did get another $5 donation from the guy that was saying PayPal wasn't working, so it's working
snap.
now. It was from Stuart the Hexd.
Yes,
Stuart the
made
Hext. Who says 7 is the winner? You better not lie to me.
it.
I don't don't know that I ever said.
Well,
seven
congratulations,
is the
Stuart,
winner.
because
No, it's not.
Congratulations,
I'm
Stuart.
sorry, Stuart.
Joseph lied to you.
I did lie.
I'm sorry, Stuart. He made me do it. Joseph made me
I
do it.
forced Chase at gunpoint to
He
lie
said,
to you.
he said, we gotta lie to him about 7 so that they don't know it's 8. Oh,
Jeez,
crap.
You did the thing.
Oh, my God.
I sure hope
Y'all are just awful.
nobody heard Chase say that 8's the winner. Because definitely not.
Stuart, you are in, you still,
Yeah,
lost
Stuart,
that
since
one.
that was $5, you are still in the prize raffle drawing. Or, yeah, the prize pack raffle.
Which will happen in around 4 hours.
Yeah,
so.
less than 4 hours. So if you guys want to change this, I mean, I know all the other stuff in things really cool too, like the book and the.
But this is like
headset
the
and everything.
hot thing right now.
This is the
but-
hotness. This is new hotness. Yeah, like these are well. This is the European version. The US versions are like they're not as uncommon as the NES ones were, but you still can't just like go to Target and be like, want it.
Give me that.
And this one too is the European version, so you get like the different colored face buttons. And if you live in the U.S., then you can't just like you definitely can't go to Target.
That
and
was too
one
close.
of these.
You were almost a jibble
So yeah, only
sandwich.
$5, and you have a chance at winning not just that, but everything else in that prize pack. So we had a $5 donation from Stuart the Hex.
Oh, God.
Who says?
Oh, God. I didn't say anything, Stuart.
Who says?
He made me do it.
8 is the winner. I need a new headset. Well,
Jason made me do it.
unfortunately, 8 is also not the winner.
But remember, Stuart, we love you, and your donation still goes to charity.
Your
regardless.
donation do go to a very good cause in direct relief.
It sounds like we have a Stuart train going on right
And you
now.
moved up the counter, so everybody, including Stuart, if he were to donate again, because 9's definitely the winner.
I have no comment on 9.
Uh,
I'm sorry, Stuart.
you're a little bit closer to somebody winning that headset.
But keep in mind that no matter what, your donation went to charity. So
Your donation did
the
go to
world
charity.
loves you.
You have a chance at a prize pack, but the $10 total that you just did definitely it already has gone to direct relief. It's in their mailbox right now. There's a personal check written from Tiltify.
From Stuart.
Yeah, they forged it. It's fine. But yes, it's already gone to direct relief, which is a really great organization. I don't know if anybody in the chat would have the link, so let me push this command real quick.
And while he's in that command, Trance keeps asking, so I figure we'll just real quickly, favorite game. Gendarme, what's your favorite game of all time? Real quickly.
All time.
All-time
All-time.
favorite game.
Oh, shoot. Link to the Past.
Wrong. All-time favorite game,
Damn it.
Jason.
I hate when I get that wrong.
either Resident Evil 4 or Majora's Mask.
Wrong.
Missed it again.
Chase, what is it?
The easiest answer
What's
of
all
all
of
time.
our collective favorite game?
The best game of all time, not by opinion, but just by facts,
Mm-hmm.
is Dota 2, best game of all time. You're welcome.
Was anybody actually asking this question? You were
Maybe.
just like, it's
That
been a
was
few
too
minutes.
close.
I haven't got to
You
talk
were
about
almost a
Dota.
jibble sandwich.
I needed to bring it up subtly.
Okay. Maybe I didn't do as good of a job of explaining this. We had a $2 donation from GameFan who says, let's move the counter up. So, the counter only moves up with $3 donations. This isn't one of those little goofs like, oh, H's the winner or anything. Counter only moves up. You have to donate at least $3. But your money still went to charity.
Yeah.
And-
And if you donate another $1, we'll let
Yeah,
buy
if you
this.
donate another $1, I would let it.
We'll
count.
take it up one for you. For you, figure.
But real quick, Direct Relief charity we're raising money for. They're a humanitarian aid organization. They're active in all 50 states, but they're also an international organization that's active all over the world in more than 80 countries. And their mission is like improving the health and lives of people with poverty, but also those that are in disaster and emergency type of situations. So right now in particular, they are helping out with Mexico City, where the earthquakes have been happening or happened recently. Florida and Texas, where the recent hurricanes have hit. Puerto Rico, that was just hit by one of the hurricanes, and California, where those wildfires have been going on for a while. So all the money goes to a great cause. You can check out directrelief.org for lots more info about them and what they can do. If you do win, please send me. He'll trade headsets.
He's like, I was duped. Well, there is a headset in the prize pack that's raffled off later today.
So even though you didn't get the
this specific
this
headset.
one that works with the counter and everything, there is the shaker, the Sades Shaker gaming headset is included in the prize pack, so you have a chance.
That was too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
Oh, we were all
Ooh,
wrong. It's Final
interesting.
Fantasy VII.
GameFan donated $4 and said, "Is this better?" So since this is two separate donations, what do you think, Chase?
Only because it's Game Fan, no one else. Because otherwise we'll have to start having to do
Yeah,
math.
this will never happen again.
But for Game
We're not
Fan-
counting either one of them.
For
Neither one
GameFan.
counts. Because we love you, Game Fan, we'll count him as 2 entries, meaning that he is 9
We are
and 10.
okay. So
Shady.
number 9 is not the winner,
But number
but
10.
number 10 is also not the winner.
Man.
But I'll give you a big hint about the winning number.
Okay.
You are now closer than you were before. You are now closer than you were before. That means that it could be this next one.
I will say that you're pretty close to the winning number of 11.
Well, that's awkward.
Well,
Now somebody just knows to throw in a donation.
Yeah. All you have to do is donate $3, and we will bump that counter up. Game Fan's like, that was my goal. I don't want to win. Thank you, Game Fan, for that donation.
He
Thank
just
you,
wanted to
everybody, for
donate
that
to charity.
donation.
That's all he was about.
Yeah, Game Fan's like, I really like Direct Relief. I want to help these other people out too.
Well, so wait, we did 9, 10, so we're on to 11.
We are on 10, so the next one
I
is
wanted
11.
to see the headsets be given away, but I mean, I don't know if
That
anyone's
was
gonna-
too close.
Don't we
You
have
were
like a
almost
demo
a
headset you
jibble
can show?
sandwich.
We do have a do. I'll show that. I would show it. I'm not really quite sure where it is at the moment.
First, let's. I wanna see
Yeah,
this.
we had a donation. It was a $5 donation from Arj3214, who says, "Hey guys, you're doing awesome work here. So sorry that I missed the first couple of days. Please ensure this money goes to supplying someone in need with a Jill sandwich. I will get on the phone right now with Direct Relief and tell them to ship a whole bunch of Jill Sandies over to straight to Puerto Rico.
Bam.
I mean,
That'd be pretty tasty."
They're probably like, we don't even want your donations anymore. You're freaking weird, dude.
So Arj was entered into the prize raffle drawing,
But
but
more
also
importantly,
the
number
counter
11.
for the Saints headset goes up, and number 11 isn't the winner. But
But you're now closer than you were before. You now know more than you've ever known about this raffle. You
Yeah.
know 1 through 11 are not winners. You think about that.
that's all you need to know, really.
Your odds have increased. They're higher than they've ever been. That's pretty good.
Thank you, BB.
can I destroy this?
Yeah, so you're getting really close. Getting a little close. But donate at least $3. We'll move that counter up. Remember the way we were doing that. It's a Saints headset that is going to be given away, and we chose a random number between 1 and 100, and the number of So as the counter moves up, whichever donation is that number is the winner.
Bam.
Is 100 the winner? Who's to say? It's
Just know that-
definitely not 1 through 11.
Just know that we didn't select the number like it was like 1 through 100. As do as 100. We actually hit a random number generator.
Yeah.
If you weren't here, there was like everybody was sitting around. I hit it on the phone, and everybody saw it on the phone.
Yeah, it was absolutely random. You're closer
Stuart's-
than you've ever been before.
I'm still lied
Still
to.
being
This
lied
is
to.
upsetting.
Guys, I think we should get a steward train going on. Like everybody,
Stewart train. Yeah, everybody throw in those $3.
yeah, just everybody.
Which part is he on? Yeah, he's on the 3rd campaign. So he has the rest of
This
Jake's
is-
campaign, and then Ada's will be next and final.
Yeah, this is Jake's 4th chapter actually.
Out of 6?
5.
I apologize, Stuart. You're right. It's not random. It's pseudo random. I apologize.
It's sort of random.
That's why it's
Jeez, you
pseudo
two are a
random.
bunch
Listen.
of you two are a pair of dirty liars.
What if the magic number is never reached? Well, I guess nobody gets a headset.
I mean, I think it will, considering it's the next one.
I mean, it's definitely.
It'll probably be
definitely
registering the auction.
not. What's next?
Wait, we already did. We already.
Oh,
did it.
we're at 11. It's definitely not 12.
Wait, we already did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could be memeing one
Yeah,
through 11.
yeah. We hit 11.
That was the one we just
That was
did.
the what we just did. Phil and Bear, Phil and Bear do commentate next. They'll be here in about 45 minutes.
Helicopter, come back, please.
What time is it?
It is 8:15. I thought you were leaving like an hour and a half ago.
Get out of here, Chase.
I was hoping to see the headset given away, but it's like, oh, I don't want to leave right then though it's at it, but at the same time, people aren't going to believe us anymore, so there's probably no donations coming in.
Never, Chase, you just ruined. There's never going to be another.
There isn't. But don't worry, guys. I'll be watching the marathon from home. I'm just gonna relax, watch Jason from afar.
As you did.
I will be completely naked, but I'll be at home alone, so don't worry.
You're going to be doing
Or-
more of that other
or
thing you
the
were
other
doing
room,
earlier
Rebecca.
today? Oh, Jason, did you hear about that
What?
earlier today during, like, while you were asleep, what Chase was doing?
I already saw the clip.
Oh yeah, I watched the video
I
of
went
it.
over this.
Well, I only woke up a few,
I think he
right
was
before.
sleeping.
Oh, I thought he was there.
No, I was
Must
asleep
be
when
Kevy.
Jason.
Kevy must have been sleeping right
Kevin was sleeping over here. As Gendarme was sleeping over there.
Yeah, $3 hits the counter. up one.
$3 moves it up one. We're at 11. The next one will be number 12. So yeah,
It just has, it's the lowest is $3. It's gonna be above.
yeah,
$3.
it can be as much as you want. And if you do $5, it will both move the counter up and enter you to win the prize pack.
So you'll be in two raffles. One that'll end instantly and let you know if you won. Second one you won't know till 12 o'clock, which is like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's only about 3.5 hours from now. So
Spoilers.
Well,
I'm
alright.
I'm not hearing anything, so I guess I'm about to get going. I'm not gonna get to hear the winner.
Chase is moving.
First, let me
slowly.
put this up, and then I'll come back to wave at you guys.
What's the rules for when the headset? Yeah, the counter moves up every $3 donated, like every individual donation of $3 or more.
And a number has been pre-selected as
We
the
have a
winner.
pre-selected number, and once that donation, like once that's the number hit with the donation, then that person wins a headset from Sades.
That was too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
Chase dropping a
I
cup.
came running.
Chase is back.
That was the slowest run of all time.
Baltus
Oh my gosh, Baltus.
comes in with a $3 donation and just says, "Bump me, daddy."
Baltus, this is your lucky day,
there we
my
go.
friend.
Baltus is so lucky in that he didn't win the headset, but he did
But-
move it up to number 12.
It did go up one.
So-
Letting everybody know that we now know more than we've ever
Yeah.
known.
You definitely know that 12 isn't the winning number.
And you didn't know that before, but now you do. That's impressive. That is some helpful information. By deducing that it was not 1 through 12, you can see it probably is 13.
Baltus
Lucky
knew what he was
13.
doing too. He was like, "Well, I know it's not 12."
Yeah, so
let's
he's
just,
helping you
let's
guys
just
out.
move back past that one.
He knew it was probably 13, and he was trying to help you guys out. That's a good guy right there.
Good Baltus. Alright, so we're at 12. The next one's number 13.
Dang, it's so close. I wanted to see the
That
person
was
react
too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
Baltus comes back in
Stacking the deck in his favor.
with a $3 donation. Says, then I bumped again, then I bumped again.
Baltus knows how to play the odds, put them in his favor, and when you put the odds in your favor, what happens, Jason?
Well, you don't quite get it because 13's not the number.
Let's be real. 13 is never lucky, all right?
Yeah,
You couldn't-
13 was a pretty
You can't even be
unlucky
bad. That's kind of
choice.
your own fault on that one. That one's your own fault, Baltus. The other ones I can understand.
Yeah,
But 14. 14
Good.
is different.
So 7's like a pretty lucky number, right?
Yeah, so you
14's like
boom, double lucky.
lucky.
It's like, you want to win the lottery? No, you don't. You want to double win the lottery. You want to win the lottery times 2.
I want to win
That
times
was
3.
too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
What happened?
We had a $3 donation from Joseph Baltus
What the heck is happening?
with the comment, "How do I get back there to the place that I fell asleep inside you?" I'm not gonna sing.
Wait, what?
It's
Is this a memory?
Simitron kind of live.
More importantly,
Jeez. That was 14, right?
which means he has a brand new.
I don't know, like empty hole in his heart.
Yeah.
Because 14 wasn't the winning number.
I'm so sorry about this.
But 15. Okay, so here's my thoughts on 15.
It's like if
Pretty
you took
good one.
5.
Yeah, you take
and
5.
You triple it.
Yeah. I mean, 5 wasn't the winner, but 3? That's like 3 of them.
Yeah, 3 times is not.
That could. I think 15 has a pretty good chance.
Those are some good odds. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm just saying, Baltus is throwing some cash right now. So if you, Baltus is going all the way.
Like, I know I've been trolling and whatnot, but this is now, it's closer than it's ever been.
It is absolutely closer than it has ever been before. You know so many numbers that it's not. So it's got to be 1.
Pretty crazy. Earlier this morning they said at 16 they shake their heads. I was here when this thing started. That was never said. How dare you try to dupe us into it?
I mean, maybe if 16 is the winner.
Crotch shots are the new headshot.
Yeah, there was one of the bosses in Resident Evil 7 has like this. Were you here for, or did you see any of that? I don't think so. The boss has a beehive for a crotch, and you have to shoot the beehive.
Would not recommend that. As a life choice.
Yeah, I wouldn't choose it.
Which part of that would you not recommend? Because there's a few things wrong with that.
Strapping a beehive down there just seems like a terrible idea, but hey, you do you.
Katara's going to take a nap, hopefully waking up in time for lucky number 46.
Dude, that's a bold call. It's a bold call,
That
Pantaro.
one. Yeah, Baltus, it's 1 through 11.
Baltus is like, what? 1 to 100?
You're going to have to donate $300, Baltes.
What's weird is the boss is named Mr. Beehive. Phil, it was a lady.
Ow. Look at that. Sherry was so... You just really hurt Sherry so much with that.
Well, since there's no new entries, I better get heading out, guys. I wanted to see a winner.
$3 will bump the bump this headset giveaway up. $5 will do it and get you entered into the prize pack giveaway. Any donation goes to direct relief. Baltus.
So I'm like, Well, what if I can tell you this, Baltus? It's a hint that no one else will be able to understand but you, because we know each other real well. You are very close. That's code.
That's good.
Only Baltus.
Only Baltus will get that one.
Donate to prevent Chase from
Luckily, it's
sleeping
very-
at all today.
It's like code. You have to read
agree
between
with
the
that.
lines.
We're at 14 game fan currently.
I approve, Luna. We should donate just to keep Chase
No, we're
from
at
ever
15.
sleeping.
No, the next one will be.
Yeah, the next one will be 15.
Yeah.
We already know
We've
14.
reached 14.
Yeah,
we
no
know
good.
it's not important.
That's code for the answers.
Well, the prize pack that has the SNES in it
Also comes
Stuart.
with a headset.
also comes with a headset.
So,
So
we don't
even
have
if
to...
you don't get that, there are a lot of ways to win
You
headsets.
may win it all. Because Sade's heard charity, and they were just like making it rain headsets. Because they were like, charity, we're all about that. Giving away free headsets. So definitely, regardless of whether you win one or not, definitely if you're in the market, SADES, Sades, definitely check them out.
Yeah, head over to blog.tsg.tv/sponsors, and we have links to their website, social media stuff, all that. You can definitely
This
find
is the shaker model headset.
Yep.
well, the prize pack is the shaker model.
The other one probably is a shaker, but I don't know 100% on that one.
Yeah, we don't know 100% which one
Ow.
it's going to be for the counter. It's at least the shaker.
Yeah, at least shaker.
It's
But,
not a lower tier than like the shaker headset.
But I just know they showed up in the chat and they were like, let's give away a headset. So I don't know if Britt discussed something. It
I checked
probably
the-
is a shaker.
I checked the DMs and they didn't specify.
Slid into the DMs.
So, but it is
It's,
a headset.
it's probably a shaker.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
The prize pack has the shaker in it. The other one probably a shaker, but it might be a better one. An even
And
better
if you win it, you can request that Joseph wear it on his head for a month. That way it has that nice Joseph smell.
I mean, if you want me
And
to, I
then
haven't
and then
showered
he
in
sends
like a
it to
day.
you. There you go. That's how you get that nice
Kinda
Joseph
good.
smell.
He just won't shower for a
Good
month.
stink gun.
If your headset isn't stained when you bought it, you didn't get a good one. That's what I always say.
It's a pretty good motto.
That's an odd motto to have.
I exclusively shop for headsets on Craigslist.
Don't spill water on my phone, Chase.
It's
It's bad enough you spilled water on me while I was sitting next to Kevy earlier.
I did?
Or no, that was Britt.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Someone said earlier it was 1 to 20, so you might be getting close. Oh, who said that?
Well, originally our plan was to make it 1 to 20, and then Sage was like, make it 100. So we're
They did say that.
Yeah,
There is
so-
a DM that says, make it 1 to 100.
yeah. So we were like, but
I
it's
mean,
random.
It is random.
Not to trigger anyone, it's pseudo random, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it at this point. But point is, it could be,
It could be.
and almost guaranteed is.
I am almost
15.
positive that's 15.
I feel like if it wasn't 14 and we found out it wasn't, that's how you know it's 15.
Yeah, like, you know it's
It's
not
like-
14.
Deduction, it's like basic math.
Yeah.
It's not 14, it's 15.
How much is the headset? The shaker is 20, I believe, on Amazon.
Yeah, I think it's at different times. It's
Yeah, depending
somewhere-
on
It's been 20 to 25, I
and,
think.
yeah, 15 and 25, somewhere in that range,
Yeah.
depending on like what their price point, what their sales and stuff are.
Yeah, Sage is trying to raise as much money for charity, giving away headsets in fun ways. Obviously, you guys, if you really were like, I want this shaker headset, you can actually just go there and directly just buy the headset.
Yeah.
You know
Also,
yourself.
if you really want to say, I mean, they're very good quality headsets. If you really want a Sate's headset, but you want like a different tier than the shaker,
Yeah.
the Night antenna and D power or D Plut. The Night, the antenna, and the D power. If you go to Amazon, those three headsets, it's the $30, $40, and $60 tier Sate's headsets. There's a promo code TSGamers that runs through the end of the day that gives you 20% off. So those three headsets, 20% off with the promo code. Other headsets pay their normal
That
price.
was too close. You
Stuart,
were almost a jibble sandwich.
If you don't believe that these are good headsets, don't have to take our word for it. Go to the reviews and stuff. They actually stand behind their
Yeah,
reviews.
like, these are really
and it's
well.
not like it's like 5 reviews. It's like 1,000 reviews on
yeah,
some of
like
these headsets.
there are quite a few reviews on these headsets.
So definitely, just read the reviews and stuff.
Yo, who else is dead this morning? That guy, this guy, him too.
Definitely that guy.
Yeah.
Who donated?
We had a donation from Arj 3T14 who donated a little bit earlier, who says, "All right, it's going to a good cause, and I like rolling the dice."
How much was it? How much
it was a
it?
$5 donation.
$5 donation.
So that bumps it up to 15.
Which-
I mean, it's not the winner, but
You didn't
Man.
win, but listen. Thanks to you, now the chat knows better than anyone knew before that it's not 15 and it is most likely 16.
I mean,
Statistically, it is more likely to be 16 than it was 15.
yeah, the odds are in your favor that it would be 16.
Yeah. Boom.
So there's a pretty good chance that the next $3 donation,
Could end up snagging a headset.
they're probably going to end up winning a headset. But either way, it all goes to a good cause. That was a donation of $5 too, so it got you entered into the prize pack raffle,
Which you may end up winning a headset anyway.
which has a headset in it, and the Super Nintendo, and the limited edition less than 100 made book from Resident Evil 0, donated by Capcom, and some Etsy prizes, including the finger hook.
Fingerhook creeps me out, I'm not gonna lie. He said
What's so
if I
creepy about
donate
Fingerhook?
if I donate $5 twice, I get 2 entries into the raffle, not the counter ones. You know, the counter one he does know goes up twice.
Yeah, the counter would go up. The raffle, no, it's only one.
Yeah.
So yeah, no matter how much you donate, you are only entered into the raffle the one time.
The reason we do that is because sometimes people drop like $100, $200 donations, so
Yeah.
we'd have to take all those and divide them up by 5, which obviously can be done. It's like it's some crazy math, but it would
Can
make
it?
the entry. Your odds would become, if you donate $5, would be still pretty low.
Yeah.
But instead,
yeah,
if
if
we do it
somebody
by
came in and donated like $1,000,
yeah, it's like wow, they have like half
then
the raffle.
why would anybody else donate like $5? Because their chances of winning would be so much lower.
Yeah,
So,
instead it's like unique donators. So even though I know that you didn't get 2 entries, because we have that method where it doesn't count as 2 entries, your odds actually are probably better. Because if we did count both of those, we'd be counting the other people who donated hundreds. Meaning there would be way more entries, so your 2 entries would be worth even less than currently your 1 entry is now. If that makes sense.
Who were the winners last night? The winners of the headset, like the train that we did last night, were My Sweet Time. Was it Galaki? Was that how you pronounce it? I think it was Galaki. Piece of Gaming, which has been in the chat, donated a bunch, and Battle Duck. And Nitram got 4th place.
Is that correct? There's another name that was
I'm pretty sure it was these 5. I'm pretty sure.
There's another name that Brent had said that is on that list.
Well,
Now I'm concerned. He went over there though, I think, whenever he read it. Did you grab that from over there?
no, it's sitting right here. I mean, that's where it's handwriting. And it's
Let me-
the list of 5. I'm pretty sure.
The name he said though.
Yeah, that's right.
That
Yeah,
was
there's
too
no-
close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
2, 3, 4, 5. Because those were within like $2.
Because the name would. Wait, read the donation, then we'll worry about that part. So donation. What's the donation?
The donation was $3 from Blau, who says, "A gendarme is me." A gendarme is me.
Gendarme's me?
So thank you, Blau. Okay, so that was $3.
What
Well,
are we
so-
on?
huh?
We're on 16, right?
We were on 15, so this is number 16, which is
Ew.
definitely not the winner.
But let me tell you this. You were so close.
You were.
But
pretty-
you see, Pokemon do not
Everyone
like
else
big
before you, they weren't close. But you were
Man,
the closest.
so close.
So freaking close.
There are so many fewer numbers.
The numbers have gone down.
Yeah.
Meaning your odds have gone up.
So we're at number 16 on the counter.
So now we're next one is 17.
The next one is 17. I've got a pretty
Finally.
good feeling about 17.
I'm feeling it. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it.
So wait, who was it that said gendarme is me?
Blau.
I thought Blau liked himself. I didn't realize he suddenly...
I can't remember the name that Brent had said, but I'm not hearing it on that list, and that's concerning. Because he was like, "Hey, just so I know you won." I got to the chat. Let me read the names real fast. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Piece of Gaming. I remember that. I do not remember Nitram. I do not remember Battle Duck.
Oh, Nitram was definitely number 4 because they came back and were like, "We'll give Nitram one too," because 4th place wasn't supposed to get it. And then they're like,
Maybe it
"Nitram's
wasn't.
fine."
Maybe he was naming all history of like winners, not just that top 4 thing. Maybe that's where I'm hearing the name from.
Oh,
Does that make
maybe,
sense?
probably. Yeah,
Like,
this,
it was a prize pack. Yesterday's prize pack. Who can you tell the past prize pack winners?
there's an Excel sheet over there.
That must be what it was.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm not as concerned.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I was pretty sure this was right because
Yeah.
I was here.
Yeah, that's a different thing now. I was like, well, I was concerned. I was like, I'm not hearing a username that I was expecting here. All right, guys. I'm about to head out because these donations keep running in, but I feel like they don't believe us anymore and they don't realize how exactly perfect they almost are.
They are almost so very perfect.
The viewers are almost perfect. Wow, guys.
They're my little miracles.
I mean,
Miracles.
I guess that would explain why they're only almost perfect.
I know. I'm about to head out, but I wanted to hear somebody win the headset. Just walk real. What's the inaugural?
Way to be creepy.
That's our job.
That's what I do.
We ain't creeping. We ain't TSG.
TSG chat creeps.
Remember, $3 will bump that counter up. You have a chance at winning. That was my food budget for the day. Wow.
You're gonna survive on $3?
But yeah, $3 bumps the counter up. Have a chance to win the headset. At least $5 enter into the prize pack raffle. That includes the headset. So, double headset chance. Sort of. I mean, the next one's definitely, probably, most likely the winner. So.
So close. I just gambled and then gained $27. How did that happen?
Pretty interesting.
CS gambling? Oh snap! I think those
There you go.
websites are addicting.
Yeah.
Okay. feel you, Stuart. But congrats, dude. See? Look at that. You put some donations out to charity. You got some good karma in
The
the world
world
going on.
rewarded you.
Yeah, they were
with
like
that $27.
Karma was like, this person right here, hook them up.
You could use that $27 to get 9 entries.
You could.
Bump it
You
up
could
9.
do 9 individual entries.
Boom. Playing
I mean,
the
you
odds.
only probably need one of them.
Yeah, you really only need one. Because let's be real. 17.
Is it 17? I thought we were only at 16.
We're at 16. The next one's
Okay.
We already know up to 16.
Yeah, we
but
know
we
that.
don't know.
We know that up to 16, not the winner.
Yeah.
But we haven't got to tell them the exciting news about 17.
Ah, man, I can't wait for somebody to donate and get us to 17 so I can tell them
17 is going to be feeling
some
it.
incredible news.
I mean, it's. You mean the fact that it's. I don't know.
They gotta decide on
They
whether they're
gotta-
gonna put their new, potentially
Oh, hi.
awesome.
Potentially.
I mean, I don't know. Just saying, but it looks like there's no new donations. They've stopped believing in us, Joseph.
Man, you guys have forced Chase to leave.
I'm gonna be heading out. I hope that you guys get to find out how great 17 truly is at some point.
Eventually, somebody will know how good, how perfect 17 is.
So close, yet so far.
What's our donation total out? Our donation total, like, overall also is at 6,343. So that's very nice. That's almost, that's like 1,700 more than we raised, 1,800 more than we raised last October.
Yeah, so the
Very good.
improvements, that's always good.
And it all goes to Direct Relief International, which helps poverty-stricken areas and emergency, like areas in need of help after big natural disasters and other emergencies like the California wildfires, Puerto Rico, Florida, Texas hurricane areas, Mexico City that was recently hit by a pretty big earthquake. So it all goes to a good cause. We're giving away a bunch of prizes to do it, or to help encourage donations, but all of the donations do go directly to Direct Relief. So if somebody can drop the link to the Tiltify page in the chat, then you can donate by going there, or if you're watching twitch.tv/TheSpeedGamers, you can also click the big blue donate button right underneath our stream. We must still be on the front page because we're at 2,100 viewers.
That is a lot of people. Much love to Twitch for all the
Thanks. Yeah, Twitch has been
love.
super good to us this marathon. We've been on the front page a lot. Just have you guys say, hey guys, how are you?
Hola.
Look at all the. Thanks, Nitro, for dropping that link. Yeah, that's the Tiltify link. You can click on that to donate. So if you want to donate $3 or $5 to bump the counter up and enter a prize pack, but if you want to donate that next $3 to get us to the very, very, very good number of 17,
I'm walking away sadly now, guys.
you've made Chase super sad.
It looks like
That's
there's no
fine.
new donations. I
I'm
don't
good.
get to hear who won the headset.
Yeah, Game Fan has a good point. It is a good. If you can't donate, that's. Trust me, people being here at 8:40 in the morning to chat with us is pretty nice on its own. But if you can't donate, there's still ways to help the marathon by promoting. Just being around is really good. But we do have a Switch that Nintendo Switch that Sage has donated for us to give away. So if you go to tsg.tv/share. You can enter into that giveaway without having to do any kind of donation. It's just all a bunch of like checking out some websites, checking out some tweets, promoting the marathon, stuff like that. You love this sort of game? Me too. This is a very, very good franchise.
Unless they meant like the donation game we've got going.
You shared our stream so more people can join. Awesome.
Hey, that really does help.
Thank you. That absolutely is one of the really good ways of helping out if you can't donate or have already donated and can't, like, yeah, if you share the stream with someone and then that person may be the one that donates, or they may share it with someone and then you shared it with 2 people. So you're just building the audience, helping get more people in that can help bring more money to Direct Relief. Super good. Not going to donate till Chase leaves. Whoa. Well, Chase is out of here. Chase heard that and he's like, "Alright, gone."
Yep.
So,
Sayonara,
now,
Chase.
Now that Chase is gone, I need a $3 bill to get to that next very, very good level of 17. Remember, we're giving away a Sage gaming headset, and the way to do that is this donation counter that we have. So there was a random number chosen between 1 and 100, and from when that started, every donation of at least $3 bumps the counter up to 1. So we know the number between 1 and 100 of the magical donation that's going to win 17. And once the donations reach that number, since this contest thing started, that person will be the winner of a headset. And if you donate, so that's $3 to bump the counter up. Donating at least $5 gets you entered into a raffle for a prize pack that includes a lot of really cool Resident Evil stuff donated by Capcom or some Etsy vendors, and a Super Nintendo Mini Classic Mini from Europe that has the multicolored face buttons. But the prize pack also comes with a Sage Shaker gaming headset. So if you donate $5, then you not only bump the counter up and definitely get us to the right point to win the headset for yourself, but you also are entered into the prize pack drawing to potentially win another one. Shout out to the time Jason pulled it. Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago, I believe.
Yeah.
Played.
Shoutouts to that time. Jason is. There's a reason why we call him Basif.
Yeah, that was an overnight. Gosh, the worst hours of the night. 6-hour commentary shift while playing a video game. It was a rough day. Nitro was there.
Probably not making things better.
We all know what's up. But yeah, thank you, Justin Podcast, dude. Like, anybody that watches our stream, we're super grateful to our viewers. We're this is our 42nd total marathon that we've done in since 2008. Our 10-year anniversary is coming up this March. We've got a Zelda marathon planned to celebrate that that big number for us. We're super excited about getting to 10 years, but none of it would have been possible without all of our viewers over the years, all of our donors, people spreading the word, people chatting with us, people joining our Discord, discord.gg/TSG.
What's the best way to start with Twitch? Well, the best way to start with Twitch is... Well,
Are you asking like, you're new to Twitch, so you like to stream or to watch?
it's like the best way to start watching is just to, well, just talk with people, get to know them.
Yeah.
and
My
just hang out.
suggestion is head over to discord.gg/TSG and check out our stream notifications tab channel. And check out all of our people that stream, because we have a lot of TSG people that stream all the time. It's really fun. How to stream? It depends on how you want to. You can stream from your computer, obviously, but
I like to stream from my toaster personally.
the easiest like broadcasting software, and it's free, is OBS, as Stuart just mentioned. That's the one we use for our marathons now. We use OBS Studio. I can't remember if you can actually get just base OBS anymore, or if Studio's like the one. I know it's the one that they are promoting more and stuff.
Yeah, I think you could still get like OBS Classic if you really wanted.
Yeah, Studio's very good though. Then there are other things like XSplit, or there are more like OBS is really nice because it's free, and it works super well. Like we've been using OBS now for, at least 2 years, if not more. I'm not exactly sure when we started using OBS, but we started using Studio back in the summer, and it's very nice. But yeah, get some broadcasting software, stream from your PC with that software is really easy. And then if you want consoles, you need some kind of capture device. We are using, which I probably wouldn't recommend it. Well, I don't know, it might be good for like a non-marathon setting for most people. But we stream with the Elgato capture device. It's the I can't remember which model we have, but it's an Elgato. It's an external one. It has like an HDMI input, and it's good. It just, we have issues with it because of the way that we stream. But there are like cheaper ones than that. HD60. Yeah, that's actually.
I I personally have the AverMedia internal capture card, like game broadcaster. Works like
Yeah.
a charm for me.
I think somebody else in the community, like one of our other streamers, does.
I think Metal does. 'Cause
Metal.
I believe that's why I chose the AverMedia's, because I heard it's because he mentioned he used that one.
Yeah, we have the game Elgato Game Capture HD. That's the one we use. Yeah, I checked Baltus. I knew HD was in there somewhere. Yeah, we have the HD Game Capture HD. We're looking into getting an internal card for Brit. We just haven't done it yet. We will. It'll be nice. But yeah, like it's not a bad card. It's just the way we do things. It doesn't. We have a lot of issues with it, but it's fun. Oh, Baltus has that AverMedia card. Okay. I think Metal does. I think Baltus apparently does. There are a bunch of people that does.
Yeah, it's a good capture card.
Yeah. Find it hard to work with the HD60. I wouldn't know. I don't like anytime I stream personally, I don't have any kind of capture device at my own home. So I stream like exclusively from my Xbox because it has built-in Twitch support and everything. I need to get me a capture device though.
Another good like capture device if like if you're not doing like HD streams for like stuff like off of say older consoles such as the N64 or actual SNES. Like I also like to use the like the EasyCap game capture device because it's really cheap. Like you can find them for about $10 or so, and they're usually pretty good about getting the job done.
Yeah, especially if you're not like trying to stream an HD console or something. There are a lot of really inexpensive, just like AV input capture devices that are really good and super cheap. So yeah, it's really like getting started with streaming is really easy. Borrow your HD60. My Baltus, check with me like not at 8:49 in the morning, but maybe. Because I've really been wanting to stream some Switch. So maybe.
That was too close.
Donation.
You were almost a jibble sandwich.
Alright, let me refresh this page. We got a $15 donation from Death Screeton. Or Scretin. Oh man, I always feel so bad when I can't pronounce the name. But I'm really bad with names, guys. We got a $15 donation from Death. I'll take it. He says, headset. It was worth the 20 minutes it took to get this donation to work on my phone. Here's to helping and a headset, hopefully. Well, okay, so Death Screeton was donating to bump the headset counter up, which would get it to 17. And luckily, well, a little unlucky, I guess, 17's not the winner.
Well,
unfortunately, I will say, I've got some really good news. I told you
Snack was very unhappy that 17 didn't win.
Who?
This guy. He hit me as soon as you said it wasn't 17.
Man, he maybe this was Death Screeton. Oh yeah, I did go through. I'm sorry. I didn't. Oh, thank you. You're in the chat. Yeah, I think a few people have been having a little bit of an issue with it. So 17. I told you I had good news at 17. Unfortunately, it's not the winner, but you're getting pretty close.
I mean,
there are 17 possible numbers that it can't be now.
It could be 18. I mean, old enough to actually.
Sweet, thank you, Death Screeton. I like your name a lot. But yeah, so we're at 17. 17 wasn't the winner. 18, I don't know. Could be pretty good. But Death Screeton still was entered, even though he didn't win the headset for that counter. He was entered into the prize pack giveaway that we're doing at noon. So in like 3 hours and 10 minutes from now, we're going to be giving away less than 100 made ever limited edition Ecliptic Express book donated by Capcom that has a wooden train whistle inside. We've got from the Resident Evil 5 Collector's Edition, we have a Chris Redfield figurine and a BSAA patch. We have, from Resident Evil 7, donated by Capcom, we have a...
oh, wow!
Oh, I like that face a lot. We have a dummy finger from from Resident Evil 7. We have a USB drive version of that. That was donated by Capcom also. From Carry On Creations on Etsy, we have this finger hook, which is pretty cool. You hang it on your wall, and you can like put some keys on it, or put a code on it, whatever you want to hang on it. We've got a G-Virus necklace with
Be
the
very
umbrella
careful
logo
with
on
this
there.
one.
We've got, yeah, be careful. We've got a Super Nintendo Classic Mini from Europe. So, what? So it's got the multicolored face buttons on it. All of the games are included in. The games included are the same ones as in the U.S. version. Works in the U.S. and everything. It's just a different like design on the front. I actually like this one more than mine, but that's fine. No, it looks really cool. And we also have in this prize pack a gaming headset from Sades. So even though Death Screeton didn't win that, didn't win the counter headset, he was entered into the prize drawing that we're giving away in about 3 hours that has this gaming headset in it. Kenyon, I'll return once more. Why are people guessing numbers? Good question. So we're currently in a donation contest that we're doing. So Sades is giving away yet another headset. Phil. Okay. Sades is. Oh, Sam. Sades is giving away another gaming headset, and the way that we're doing that is we did a random number generator between 1 and 100, and every donation of at least $3 brings the counter, brings the donation counter up by 1. Once we get to that number that was randomly chosen, which we know, you guys don't know it, we know it. Once we get to that number, then whoever's donation of $3 or more gets to that point wins a gaming headset. So that's what's going on with that. We have $3 to bump that up. We have $5 to enter into the prize pack, which would also bump that counter up. There's a Nintendo Switch giveaway from Sades at tsg.tv/share. It's no donation required. It's just like a Gleam giveaway system. So you go in, put your stuff in, and you're entered into a chance to win.
It's the last night we had 4 million.
4 million?
Yeah.
I'm at.
Not enough entries. That's what you're at.
Man, I just want to win the Switch. I'm
Can
at.
you win this Switch?
I mean, I would not. I don't know. Well, we're not. See, that's the cool thing about this one. Normally, when we do our own like in-house giveaways and stuff, we don't want to be one.
If someone donates $6, does it bump twice? It does not. It'll.
But with this
No,
one,
yes, it does bump it.
We're making an
we
executive
don't.
decision.
Wait, what? It's 2 donations of $3. Yeah.
Oh,
if somebody
that's-
donates $6, no, that's just one, and I'm very strict about it. But if you do 2 individual donations of $3, that'll bump it up. So we're at 17 right now, which wasn't the winner, but I have a really, really, really good feeling about 18.
I mean, 18 is old enough to vote, so.
That's true. So I'm just saying, we're getting really close. But yeah, 2 individual donations would do it, not one single like. Yeah. Last year we were at 4,500. Yeah, we're already at 63.58. We're nearly. Well, actually, we were at like 45.30 something last year. So we're at like 1,800 more. We've surpassed the goal, or last year's total by about 1,800. Really cool. You guys have been awesome all marathon. All of the money donated goes directly to Direct Relief, which is a really cool humanitarian organization that helps out in poverty-stricken areas, but also areas that have been affected by natural disaster. I think you can pull the bottom out, Phil. Maybe?
I'm struggling.
It helps out in poverty-stricken areas as well
That was
as
too
anywhere
close.
affected
You were
by
almost at the
hurricanes and
Jim
natural
sandwich.
disasters, such as Puerto Rico, Texas, Florida, Mexico City, the California wildfires. But they're an international organization, so they're not just U.S.-based. Like, they help all over the world.
And that's Jake's campaign cleared.
Jake's campaign is cleared?
Yep.
Sweet. What was your time on that?
It'll show me in just a minute.
Gotta be pretty good. So, there's
That
only...
was too close.
Okay,
You were
hold
almost
on
at the jibble
one
sandwich.
sec. because we've had a couple of donations while Gendarme gets set up for Ada's campaign, which is the final one of Resident Evil 6. Had a couple of donations. So the first donation, we were at what? We were at 17. Okay, so this one gets us to 18. We had a $3 donation from Sir Assassin, who says, always like to support charity causes. Thank you, Sir Assassin. That brought our counter up to 18, which, darn it all. You were so close, but you just weren't the
That
winner.
was too close. You were almost
So
at
what was
the
my
jibble
time?
So
Yeah.
that puts you at that got us to 18. So we've had a few donations. So the next one was from okay, we got another one. The next one was from Slice
That was
Rock,
too
who's in our
close.
Discord,
You were almost at the jibble
discord.me/TSG.
sandwich.
Super cool dude. But Slice donated $5 and just says throwing money at the screen. That $5 gets him in the prize pack drawing, but also bumps our counter up to 19.
That was too close.
Goodness
You were
gracious,
almost
you
at the jibble
guys.
sandwich.
All of a sudden, we've gone like an hour. You guys were like, "Who do I really want this?" And now I say you're close. You're like, "Nah, here's all my cash."
I think it's because Phil and Bear is here.
Probably.
Clearly.
So Slice
That was
Roth
too
donated
close.
more than
You were
half.
almost at the jibble sandwich.
Slice Roth donated $5, brought us up to 19, which it just wasn't the winner.
Man.
But Death Screen donated again. Our new good friend Death Screen donated $5. Who says, "Let's try again." And guys,
It didn't win, did it?
the boy just won.
The boy just won!
I had lost all hope.
Death Screen, the lucky number was number 20.
What?
I'm not even goofing.
Death's creepy?
Death Screen just actually won.
More like
I need a moment.
Lux creepy.
Death Screen, I'm pretty sure, is still in the chat. So yeah, thank you. I mean, thanks everybody for donating. I've got a few more donations to read. But yeah, Death Screen was the number. Number 20 was the lucky number that we had randomly gotten from our random number generator.
So congrats, Dad.
Yeah, overlap. Sorry, I was trying to read or make sure we got that point across. But Death Screen won the headset. Thanks everybody for donating toward that. We'll get in touch with him, get his headset to him, all that good stuff. We still have so the headset, that particular headset thing is that contest is over, but we do have the prize pack we're still giving away. It goes until noon, so there are about 3 more hours. I'll read the rest of these donations, then pass it over to Phil and Sam, who are here to commentate next. But okay, so that was Death Screen with $5. We had a $4 donation from Overlaugh come in just under the wire. Man, if you'd been a little faster on that button, what could have been? $4 donation from Overlaugh, who says, "Thank you for doing this. Thank you for donating." Sir Assassin donated again with $3. Said, "And number 2." And Chubby Cobalt Gaming, who I've seen in the chat, donated $5 with no comment, but that $5 does get you entered into the raffle, given away in 3 more hours. So thanks everybody for donating. This was a really fun shift. I love the little contest. Had a bagel right before I started.
About the stack of them over there, do we have a way to give those out?
Future marathons.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we talked about it. That wasn't like a hidden thing. You didn't unlock anything, Phil. No, Sage sent us, I think Britt said 17 headsets. So if you guys don't win a headset this marathon, we're going to be giving some away in December for Mario. And then we're also going to be giving some away in March for our 10-year anniversary Zelda marathon. So Sage has really been super good to us. All marathon, all future, Sage's got us. If you didn't get that headset, if you're not Death Screen, so everyone else, then you do. We do in this prize pack, among other things, which Phil and Sam can go over in a sec. There is another Sage Shaker gaming headset, or you can head over to Amazon, search for Sage headsets on Amazon, and let me double check them. The D-Power headset, the Night headset, and the Antenna headset are all have a promo code of TSGamers. You can put it on Amazon and get those for 20% off. So anyway, I'm gonna pass it off to these boys. Well, yeah, sure. And they're gonna commentate for a little bit. Thank you guys. Gendarme's pretty close to finishing his game. Life is good. It's
Who plays after you?
JD.
JD? Okay.
Okay, yeah.
GD and then Brett.
Death screening done one whole thing. Oh wait, there's another thing coming up real soon. It's this prize pack that he's been talking about. So we've got our last big prize pack at the marathon coming up at noon. We're giving this one away sooner than the other ones. So we've got 3 hours left on this one. Every person who has donated $5 since the last prize pack giveaway gets one raffle entry. It can be a cumulative $5, but if you donate $10, you still only get the one entry for this one. It is a SADES headset, SADES. Oh, that screen's in the chat, Jason. Which one is it? Is it this one?
What's up?
This kind? What you just got? He's in.
Actually, that screen we're not sure. It's probably Sage didn't specify to us which one you're getting. It's at least the tier of this one, the shaker.
The shaker. Shaker or better.
Yeah, shaker or better. It's probably this one.
You want
but
a mystery set.
Oh.
He says he's never heard of it, but his current Turtle Beach cans do need to be replaced. Well, perfect timing.
Well, you did.
Well, Slicer off. There is another headset in the prize pack that we're about to throw up,
Very easily.
which does include another shaker headset. What's up, Colin?
We're stupid.
It also includes a wall hanger that is a finger, so you can hang up your coat or your hat
What else can
on
you
a
got?
severed finger. You can also hang up your purse.
What else?
Your backpack, maybe. I think, yeah, this could probably be pretty sturdy. I don't know about the finger itself. If your backpack is
It's a
full
pretty
of,
sturdy finger.
if your backpack is full of like rocks or something, though. So
Could you use it to hold up another finger?
after you go spelunking, and you bring back a backpack full of rocks, you may want a different, like a hat rack or something. But you can probably hang like some bacon on this thing.
Good. Oh, cooked or not cooked?
Preferably not cooked, just so it has that kind of like, it'll drape over it. But if you cook yours and you don't like it super crispy, it'd probably work out for you. Also in this prize pack is a Biohazard Collector's Edition. It's a severed finger flash drive, also known as a thumb drive.
But it's not a thumb.
But it's not a thumb, it's a finger drive. Who's this guy?
That would be Chris Redfield from
We have
5.
Chris Redfield
Yes.
in his Resident Evil 5 gear.
Yep, donated by Silver Moon.
Nice. There's lots of stuff in this prize pack, y'all. We have a bioterrorism security BSAA patch, straight from Capcom. We have is this the T virus? It's red.
G-Virus.
G virus. We have a G virus little key ring.
Oops, that's not right.
And then on to the big stuff. Like there's lots of cool stuff in here, but then there's also some real special things. So we have, Capcom was so gracious, they sent us several of these. And what these are, they made less than 100 of them in promotion of Resident Evil Zero's HD remake. And they come with a Resident Evil Zero train whistle inside. It's a hollow book, it's got some Resident Evil Zero artwork in it. And these are extremely limited edition. So this is coming along in this prize pack.
Kenny says, "Oh shucks,
And
I use my backpack exclusively for
And a
transferring."
brand new European edition, so it's got the color buttons, SNES Mini. So all of that is going to be given away at noon today. That's in just under 3 hours. Again, you get one raffle entry per person, so long as you donated at least $5. It's the last prize pack giveaway last night. So everybody who just donated $3 to try and get on this last little brief raffle, your entries count towards this so long as you got $5 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Kenny's backpacks are exclusively used for transporting rocks. So you will probably want a different one, but you can use this for your other backpack that you use to transport
Backpacks.
marshmallows or backpacks.
Yeah.
And you try not to eat this bagel directly over the prize pack so you don't win a box of crumbs.
Unless you want us to give you a box of crumbs.
We don't know who's going to win it yet.
That's true.
I choose life.
But once we do know who wins, if you ask, we will gladly eat bagels over the box.
Oh, the G virus was from Yeller, Kraka, Charms, and Jewelry. If someone will drop the someone will drop the eyes link in the chat, it will link to our, sponsors link. You can see their websites. Also the item shop. That sounds like a real vague name. It's the itemshop-uk.weebly.com.
Oh yeah, that one.
Is that the finger?
No, that one is Carry On. That one's on the back of it actually.
Oh, Carry On Creations.
Yeah, the item
they've got
shop.
a few things for us.
Yeah, the item shop. Alley Cat Gaming, who's been in the chat, or Alley Cat Gamer, that's been in the chat for the marathon. That is her.
Awesome.
Oh.
Nitram, I don't know if you went to bed like right away after the donation train last night, but States did say that that you would be getting a headset too for 4th place.
Oh.
And nobody caught it but me, but I was paying attention.
And what's the point of having a loser if Nitram isn't going to be it?
This is a fun outfit. Did you pick it, or is it just the default?
It's the default. There are no like alternate costumes.
I think this
in
is the only game that Ada wears pants by default. Well, no, I guess in 2 she does.
No, she doesn't.
Does she not?
She wears like leggings, doesn't she?
I think in one version she wears like leggings and boots, but not pants. Yeah, see, he didn't know. If I wasn't
I told him like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, he's humoring you, Phil. No way, Phil. Thank you. Is this one messing with you at all, Phil? Like motion sickness?
No, this was fine.
Okay.
That's
See, it's
weird
got
because
some
this
fixed
one
cameras.
seems like it controls the exact. Like one
It also
controls more like.
seems, more wobbly.
But it's not locked over your shoulder.
That's
the problem, I think.
Locked trigger.
Because with the Revelations
Revelations
games,
2.
your character is in a fixed position, so it's hard to tell which to
That's
get
true.
focused.
Yeah, this camera is a little like dynamic, especially when you're running and stuff.
Nitram says he was making Pop-Tarts when you said that.
Sure.
Jolly
and-
Rancher Pop-Tarts?
And as we all know, Pop-Tarts demand your full attention.
Yeah.
Because you have to listen for the toaster.
You do.
Plus, you know, they like to scream and stuff about how they don't want to get eaten and everything.
Hey, Death Screeden, are you still here? If you are, if you can hear me,
Follow the sound of Jason's
say
voice.
something in the chat so I can make sure I have your name spelled right. Thank you.
What's fun, PJ, is that we know Nitram personally, and that's not his name at all. He's just weird.
That's about right.
Why here was
No, I'm not really doing anything. Phil's gonna take a look.
Subs are supposed to sing. How is this news?
I mean, there's one type of sub that shouldn't. 2 types of sub that shouldn't sink. The first is a sub sandwich, because I don't want those sinking before I eat them.
It doesn't appear that you're on a sub sandwich.
Okay, and the second sub that shouldn't sink is a subscription to TSG.
Yeah, don't sink it.
I mean, it's too late now if that's the kind of sub we're on.
Bulbus made a good point earlier. I wasn't even thinking about. It's the September thing, or September.
So it's you could get half
It
off
ends next
subs right
week,
now,
so I'm
basically.
not really sure. Yeah, Twitch does their thing. Like it runs through Wednesday, I believe. Or is it September?
Yeah,
Why
they
is it weird
extended
in the
it.
middle of October. Twitch.
Yeah, they extended it, and I think they did rename it Subtober.
I don't think that's right. Last Harden.
I seem to remember there being a Diana 3, so it's not just a case of that username change.
Classic D. But yeah, if you do a new sub on anyone, the first month is half off right now. So if you wanna sub to TSG,
Hey.
half off for the first month. We have really
Plus, we
cool
have a
emotes.
unique
They
voice
extended
clip
through
for new
TwitchCon.
stuff.
Through TwitchCon.
I like that there are rats on this sinking boat, but the rats are not programmed to continue heading upwards. They just kind of run in circles.
I mean,
Do rats like if they see water? Do they just jump into it? Can rats like doggy paddle?
I think they can. I'm pretty sure they can.
If rats see water, they don't just jump in. I don't think. They're not.
But I'm pretty sure rats.
they're
can
not
swim.
fish.
There never was a Diana 3. It's the Bernstein universe. She's trying to distract us. It was on that other streaming service. Right.
Rats can swim. Oh, did they bring
I knew
like
it.
diseases to people?
They delivered them.
You know, like over the water.
Like the T-virus.
Like old tiny.
Whoa!
Carry it in their mouths.
Before there was pigeon carriers, it was rats.
We were at Torchies yesterday.
Speaking
Like
of
where this is going.
viruses.
We were sitting outside because it was crowded, son. And Kenneth starts feeding like the birds chips.
Oh, well, that
And
was
so
the
it
first mistake.
obviously made a gaggle of them just following us around. But then they finally flew off. JD and I were driving away to pick up Gendarme and Silverman from the hotel. And over near the hotel, which is a little bit of a distance from Torchies, there was a bird tapping around with Kenneth's chip in his mouth.
That's adorable.
So wait, did they go to the Torchies that was right there next to us?
They followed
Yeah.
him.
That was rude of them not to invite us.
Hey, you missed the very good point of that story that Jason was telling.
No, I think I
A
got.
bird followed them.
I think I understood the point perfectly.
Rats are what caused you gone. See, I know disease history. It's not very specific.
I didn't think that the rats were the carriers.
I think
I think it was the fleas that.
I mean, they didn't carry like
There's-
across water or anything, but I think
fleas
it was
or
like rats and.
They sure didn't help. That's what I'm saying.
They may have been physically carrying it, but not like they weren't hosts.
They had it in a vial, and they wore it
Yeah.
around their necks.
And then they pulled out their little tiny syringes.
It was a weird secret of him situation.
Oh, this guy turned into bees.
Baltus says pythons have killed most native mammals in the Everglades except rats, which are thriving now. Mosquitoes are thriving off the rats, meaning rat-borne illnesses are at an all-time high. Fun fact. If you live in the
It was very
Everglades or
fun.
Florida, that you're probably going to get the rat sickness.
Oh, geez. There are a lot of bees here now.
No, the Everglades had a lot of pythons.
Well, they aren't eating the rats, that's for one thing. They're eating everything else. Maybe the pythons will kill the people that get the diseases. I mean, it's not like pythons to do that because they aren't poisonous, but...
Taking a very dark turn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I saw Snubble on camera.
Okay, so you can see Snubble like when he
Peeped
wants
What are
to.
they going on about?
right in front of
Okay,
me.
because every single time he wants to find it.
What was that?
Someone keeps talking about onion rings.
Oh, like earlier, Kebby
You see,
ordered
like,
like
the
Uber Eats
slightest
from like
little-
IHOP. Got chicken tenders and a bunch of onion rings and some other stuff.
They are really good.
They're on constant Snubble watch.
I can tell.
Snubble!
I'm impressed.
Oh, Sam.
Nitric says
Change feels or
Oh,
need it.
yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
do
need
that.
this in my life.
And then I didn't.
I'm Jason Weisner, y'all.
I like
work
had
at
it all queued
the
up
Parks
to do
Department.
it, and then
You're tricked. Okay. Yeah. 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 Dig out.
Star Wars is my jam, y'all.
I thought Minions
Really
was
good
Jason's
impression.
jam.
So in 6, can you play Ada like without the other campaigns in this version of it?
In the remaster, yes.
Okay, I knew in the original like you had to play all the other 3 or something and then unlock.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's straight up unlocked from the very beginning in the remaster.
I don't think the enemies have hooked shots, so what was preventing her from doing that soon?
The door was barred.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had.
There were too many enemies for the doors to unlock themselves.
Now we had to prove that we had to receive authorization. That's what the.
Okay.
Yeah.
The captain's still on board this side.
Apparently.
Oh, we're not on that submarine. All of a sudden, ta-da!
Yep. We left through the torpedo
There
chute.
was Leon.
Leon was nowhere near that.
She found him.
Is this just another game where she like creepily follows Leon from a distance?
Every
She follows
game that
everyone
she's
from a
in,
distance.
she has her own story where she just goes and does her thing while looking for Leon.
I'm curious how that will play into Resident Evil 2
I mean,
remake.
She's been stalking him his whole life.
That was too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
Whoa!
I was scrolling down. Yeah, that's the new one.
We got $5. Wait, what was the most recent one you read?
I read Chevy
Okay.
Cole.
So we got $5 from Beyond Board 1. Thank you very much. So you are now entered in to win this
Really
awesome prize pack to be given away at
That she did.
12 Central.
You want to sit?
No, I'm about to go get a shower.
That's right. Got.
Thank you, PJ. See you in a little bit.
Will there be a sandwich party at the end of this marathon?
Me?
I have a better question.
Constantly.
Will I be invited to this sandwich party?
Sandwich parties are what happens when the party planner just phones it in. He's like, you know what, everybody, we're just gonna make this party sandwich themed. Everybody bring some bread.
So
BYOB, bring your own bread.
Yeah. So the answer is yes. There will be a sandwich party.
Sounds like a pretty good party, Phil. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying you can have more robust themes, like a soup party, maybe a bread stick party, so you can get a little bit more specific, you know.
Alright, I see what you're saying.
I'm good with bread.
If it's just general sandwich
I
theme,
might.
your decorations are going to be all over the place.
Some of the zombies know how to use switches.
These are.
This is the Xbox
Job.
One. This is the re-release. I appreciate you, Last Hardman, but
No.
I just
Oh.
ate a bagel physically on camera, and I'm not hungry anymore.
And I do not really. I know how long those onion rings have been out, and I do not want to eat them.
I don't know why it's in the truck. Like it's fun.
I didn't
It's in
even
the car.
remember.
Right
this
there, I
is
think.
Like, I was like, okay, 5 is the one
Oh,
in
no.
Africa.
Yeah.
7 is the new one. But which one is 6
In
then?
that bucket of sauces.
Nobody
Yeah.
talked about it because I just hate it so much. But you can always
Come on.
eat it in Paris.
That's a good. That's a good. She has like a chain, like for her chain wallet.
Oh no!
You play Chris's campaign, you can punch people really strong.
Oh, I do like Chris.
I do like when he
Do you want to get up there, buddy?
face and it blows
There we
up.
go.
I do enjoy Chris as a person. That's very breathtaking.
Gotta have that King's Feast oven roasting goose and duck at 7 a.m. See, Juggy
Oh, is that
Knot-
what a King's Feast is?
Juggy
I always
Knot knows how to throw a party.
I don't think so.
I always
Throw a-
thought
We'll take
that
this
King's
on.
Feast meant
It'll
you
be too
abducted a
late.
king
Get your
and then
hands-
feasted on him.
Get your hands on a goose and a duck and cram them in your oven and turn it on roast. And do it as early as possible. We used to do King's Feasts in college where everybody made like an entire course and then we brought it all together for like a potluck, but it was mostly just like 6 kinds of mac and cheese. Probably what Kings would have eaten though.
Yeah. I need you to get into the wall. There we go.
Grilling a pizza on charcoal sounds like a great morning. It's got to be the right weather for grilling. For grilling and for pizza. I am real excited right now because we're in North Texas and it has finally dropped below 60 degrees for the first time.
Is there such thing as wrong weather for pizza?
That's a good question. Luna grills in the snow like a true Canadian. Samantha says, do a barrel roll. You can do forward flips. Oh no! Oh, this is a reasonable thing for architects to build.
Yeah.
A crawl space with spinning blades.
And zombies.
Well, they probably didn't build those.
Well, I mean, the zombies have to come from somewhere, so...
That's right, I guess they could be the architects.
Yeah.
This dude's gonna clog the hole. Okay, he's disappearing.
Yeah.
Handy. Why does she have a target on her?
Because she has something I need.
Ah. Let's pop this eyeball out.
Yeah. I mean, I do that all the time anyways, so...
That was a cool little Mega Man slide.
Yeah, it's even cooler when I actually manage to pull off just being able to slide all the way through.
Snugglebutt.
Snuggles going back to bed.
Come on, he's getting
Oh,
some
that one's
bread.
got a gold tooth.
Yep.
Well, not for long.
Ow.
Some bread.
That one's got a stick of lit dynamite.
These zombies have a lot more agency.
Yeah,
than-
these zombies got some articulation to them.
Yeah.
Maybe he died with the dynamite in his hand and it was lit already, but the wick was like extremely long. How did one get behind you?
I don't know.
That's a good throw.
It was. I think it killed all of them.
I'm real impressed with Ada's just casual. Okay, I've got a grenade.
I mean, Ada's... Like, playing as Ada in 4, I can confirm that Ada's basically in a perpetual mood of, I don't have time for this. Like, you know, I've got better things to be doing right now than whatever this is.
I mean, I would think that just about anybody would have better things to do than hunt down a zombie with a gold tooth in this crypt beneath a graveyard. That one threw something at you. That one's got a knife.
I think that one just puked on me, actually.
Well, you got like the root of that tooth and everything. That's gross.
Hey man, you gotta take as much as you can if you want to pawn it off.
Ada needs the money.
Yeah.
Ada's not
Make
doing
some
this for free.
Bad investments. In pants. How you doing, Phil?
Doing good. Oh. I'm gonna cram this skull full of jewelry.
Oh yeah, this is like a brief a brief glimpse of fall for us because we're headed back to Houston.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We.
Death Screen knows what's up.
Yeah.
Fall comes to visit, but it doesn't come to stay.
Nope. Really, the other seasons are just guests in the House of Summer.
Exactly. You're unlocking all the doors.
I mean, I'm no master of unlocking, but I do what I can.
So, this is Resident Evil 6,
Yep.
and I'm pretty sure I watched Ada die in 2 and 4.
Yeah.
So, is this after both of those?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Just making sure.
Yep.
There's one thing I know about Ada is that she definitely is immortal.
She is.
The funny
probably
thing
one of the
is,
few people-
this game establishes that Ada's been getting cloned.
Ada is definitely too cool to die.
Yep.
Ada is the new boss of Resident Evil 8.
Oh no, DJ.
There's a reason that Ada Wong isn't in Marvel vs. Capcom, and it's because she's unkillable.
Yep.
Like, you can have Batman easily defeat Superman in the Injustice games, but nothing can kill Ada Wong.
Not even another Ada.
Whoa, Leon's here.
Yeah. This is where Ada meets up with Leon and Helena.
What on earth? Whoa!
We're also fighting Helena's mutant sister, Deborah.
Oh, she is very naked, huh?
Yep.
Avert your eyes.
How do you get rid of ads?
On Twitch?
I subscribe to my favorite
They
channels.
didn't say Twitch. I just thought, you know, kind of like everywhere.
Oh, well.
Oh, well that's lewd.
Oh, it's okay. She turned into a scorpion for a second. All the scorpion parts extend and retract.
It's like a real scorpion.
Man, the protagonists of this series, they done seen some stuff.
Yep. Although nothing will be sillier than the giant Salazar statue in 4. Now, I'm supposed to help Leon by shooting things, but I'm not gonna.
He's okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
He's a Leon, he can hold his own.
Has attempting to kill Ada with another Ada been tried?
It actually gets tried in this game. And it doesn't work.
Go figure.
I'm gonna eat the rest of my chips.
I'm not sure what Reality Stone means. Is that a something in this game? Reality Stone wet ball?
I don't know either.
Master ball.
Nope, not even that.
haven't played this far in the series. I've played 0, 1, and 2. And Gaiden.
Yeah, well, this game will make as much sense to you as it did to me when I play this, after having played the other games in the series.
Good deal. Just making sure.
Yep.
Oh, it's an infinite combo Spider-Man can do. Reality Stone Web Ball.
Why is Leon shooting 2 pistols? I mean, sometimes you just gotta look cool over being accurate. Like, I don't know much about guns, but we all know someone who does. I'm sure if Squint were here...
Do a barrel roll.
Yep.
Whoa.
Basically, leaning back like this pretty much takes all the challenge out of this area.
Oh no, Scorpion Sister's back.
Yep.
Scorpion Sisters is a pretty good like band name. I like it.
It's time to trademark it.
How about Scorpion Deborah? Because apparently that's her name.
Scorpion Deborah.
Scorpion Deborah.
She could be
That's
one of the
alright.
members of Scorpion Sisters.
Playing every Thursday at Cafe Express.
Oh no!
Scorpion Deborah, not now.
Scorpion Deborah, please.
Dang it.
You're ruining my romantic minecart ride with Leon.
Romantic minecart ride with Leon and Helena.
Did you just run her over? Oh, she's
No.
fine.
Yeah, she just ran. She just went to the other side.
Good thing one of her spikes is glowing.
Yep. All 3 of
Shoot
them
the
will.
drum.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter if you defeat her there or not. Like, shooting all 3 of them will make her go away for a little bit, but she'll come back. This game doesn't even look like Resident Evil.
Whoa, she just got...
Oh, hey y'all, you should probably duck.
Yeah, you guys...
I like they're tandem ducking. Oh,
They're not even looking the right... Oh, they're looking at you. That's
yeah.
What?
Ada, what are you doing?
The smart thing, I mean, you know, I don't have to duck if I'm already lying down.
You guys, maybe you should look forward. Did he just pull that gun out of his own accord?
Yeah.
Nice. He was thinking about letting her fall.
It
I
does
saw
look a
that.
little bit like Dead Space.
Oh yeah, I see that.
See it?
There we go.
I assume this
This
came
is
out
actually
after
its
Dead
cousin,
Space.
Resident Neutral.
If I don't make it back from this, tell my family I said hello.
Nitrum says, Bear, I'm tired.
Me too. Go to bed, Nitrum. You have that luxury. Or maybe you don't.
Go to bed, Nitrum, so Bear won't be tired anymore. We were confused by it. Or I was.
Nitrum is at work.
There should still be some bagels left.
I'm not allowed to sleep until Tuesday?
Yeah.
I mean...
Sesame seed. Cinnamon sesame seed.
Somebody took half a bagel?
Works for me. I'm only doing that.
They knew.
I wish I could take tomorrow off, but I can't.
Oh, Nectar's at work. That's why he can't sleep. That's fair. Look out for that big boy.
Yep.
I am going to have extra days off this year, though, since the Mario Marathon's at an odd time and since we're not going to be able to do PAX South. Time is an illusion, so everyone's concept of time just gets a little bit closer to its true form. Time is an illusion, and when you're on a train, it's a double illusion.
Yep. And when you're on a train with Wesker, it's still only a double illusion, but everything explodes.
Time explodes?
Yep.
Hey Sam,
Hey Phil.
if you had a finger hook on your wall, what would you hang from it?
That's a good question. A dog leash.
Dog leash?
A dog leash, yeah.
With the dog still attached?
No.
Okay.
Just the leash.
Yeah, just the leash. And poopy bags. With not
Yourself and the dog.
yeah, and my poopy bags.
Like a catheter bag?
No, like bags for the dog poop.
Got you, okay.
Oh, wait.
Hanging those up on the wall now?
Not
The
used.
ones for the designer ones.
Not used?
Yeah,
Oh, not
the
used.
fancy ones.
Hi, Apple.
Our fancy dog poop bags, Phil. What would you hang?
What would I hang? Probably like my roller skates.
Fresh pasta to dry.
True that, yeah.
Pasta drying finger.
Whenever I make ramen, I'm always concerned if the noodles are too wet. So I could hang them up on this and they'll dry out. I could hang up some pieces of string or wire.
Oh, that's true. Onion rings, that's a good one.
Onion rings.
Ah, dang it.
Oh no! I thought they turned it down. Did they like
I turned
crank
it down. I just used it.
Oh.
I turned it down to like 3. I think I was the last person to use it.
I think you
Unless
were.
Joseph.
No.
Joseph.
Of course, Joseph ruined everything.
You could hang your shower cap on it.
Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
It's not like perfect bagels.
Toaster got a mind of its own.
It only toasts that high on bagel setting, I guess, because normally it crank it up to 10 to get regular toast.
Oh.
These monsters are horrifying.
Yeah, bagel setting is always like the extreme. It's like if there's a bagel in here, I better get
No,
lower than
she
the
is
sun.
probably still asleep. Off camera running the show is my wife who did Zero,
Hello.
and Lauren who is Brit's mom.
Making a bagel.
Making breakfast.
Which grill is off cam? The one who beat 7.
Well, it's not a grill off cam, it's a toaster.
I didn't know Toast was here.
You could probably hang toast on this finger. You could
I'm sure Anna would
certainly-
love that.
You could certainly hang bagels. Because then you don't have to punch a hole in your toast. I know what I can hang from it. Bam!
Oh, man.
It's a perfect coffee cup holder. Oh man, we need a Resident Evil coffee mug to go with this. That would
Oh
be
yeah, that's clever.
Yeah.
cup rack.
Is that the sequel to Cuphead?
I'm just so into this. I gotta check out how much Carry On Creations charge for these.
Yeah, that's cool.
This is cool. I'm gonna look it up now.
That's a cool prize. It's in our cool prize pack.
You can win this cool finger that we've gone over myriad uses. You could hang stuff from. This prize pack also comes with Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5. It comes with the G virus as a charm, and that is from Yeller Kraka Charms and Jewelry. We have a BSAA patch. We have another severed finger that you can use as a flash drive.
I think we found Nitrim's long-lost brother.
That's from Capcom.
We've got a weird story here from Last Hard Man.
We have I'm going to read that in a second. We have a shaker headset, courtesy of Sades. We have a Super Nintendo Classic, the European edition with the colored controller buttons. And courtesy of Capcom, we have one in fewer than 100 Resident Evil Zero train owner operator manuals, complete with a train whistle. All that can be yours for a raffle entry of just $5 to be given away in about 2.5 hours. My mother locks all the cabinets when I'm home alone. Sometimes when everyone is asleep, I fill the bathtub full of spaghetti sauce and I curl myself in the middle, waddling, pretending I'm a meatball. Oh man, Carry On Creations also sells creepy teacups. You could use those to hang from the thing.
That's cool.
I'm interested.
Creepy.
Finger hooks. By fingers.
I can't remember what it was she makes.
Oh,
that
they make different like mounts too.
Does that say something about?
Oh, this one's already sold. This was finger hook 41.
Oh, that's a lot of finger hooks.
Yeah, there are. Some of them are green. Some of them are creepy Frankenstein fingers.
I can't remember what it was exactly.
Are there any
that
ET
she made
fingers?
that, like, I saw and I was like,
Well, this one's only $20. That's not bad for a finger hook.
I haven't store yet, but I've seen our banner pop up a lot.
It's got a
with
cool ship anchor on it.
It's very good.
This one's got some
But
steampunk.
I meant specifically the jigsaw teacup in here. It's very cool.
I think this is our European SNES.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got this one back when Nintendo was being real shady about pre-orders. So we ordered it from Amazon UK, and then like a week later, Best Buy's went on sale, and we snagged one of their pre-orders as well. So we got the American version, and we thought we'd give away this cool one. It's never been opened, but it still will work on your television so long as you have an HDMI
So
input.
funny the secret knows how to use that. Campy does it.
Like
So
the
I'm
real
like,
European
wow.
SNES
I'm like, I'll figure it out.
outputs at different hertz, so your TVs had to work a certain way, but not
I don't
anymore.
insult
Now it is an
anybody
emulator.
that uses it, but sometimes it's just funny to watch. It's not bad. Just a little here.
I'm not sure.
I'm just always surprised by Rob because
I don't think there's any games in here except possibly
in every
Secret Mana and Final Fantasy that would have alternate spellings in the
He's got
text
that
files.
memento disease, but only specifically to the curve. Like tattoo it on his body every time.
Oh, that'd be pretty good. The exact instructions.
Yeah.
Wait,
What?
does this not come with the AC adapter?
I think so.
Did yours? Is yours have the same
Yeah.
thing?
Well,
I know
They're
it
saying
can.
it might need a converter.
No, it just says HDMI. If you had an actual European SNES, then yes, you did.
No, like a
Oh, for the plug.
yeah.
It's a USB plug though.
Is it?
yeah, it is a USB plug. Whoops.
I'm going to investigate.
Mine doesn't say anything about
Oh, it won't
having
be
or
made
not.
in the package anymore though.
I'm not going to like. It's not sealed.
It's fine. Yeah, the US box doesn't say it
No, it
as
happened.
one, but it also
No,
doesn't say
I
that.
saw it happen.
You can, since it's a USB power, like you can plug it into a PC or even the Xbox, like a controller port, and it will plug itself in and power itself.
Yeah.
That's a controller cable.
Mm-hmm. I think it would be on this. Oh yeah, underneath. That's the.
Here's the actual. It doesn't come with a USB plug.
Interesting.
It comes with the USB cord,
Why?
but you need a
not?
like a USB plug charger, or other USB powered device.
Yeah, I assume like
I'm glad I looked at that.
any brick would work, right?
Yeah, any brick will work, like a phone charger.
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
I wonder if the Japanese one does.
The North American one came with one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe it's just more common over in Europe.
Last Harmony confirms. European one doesn't come with power adapter. Alright, well, I just noticed that and I wanted to double check.
I mean, it's not like
But it's not a huge
Yeah,
problem.
like-
If you have anything in your house that has a USB port, it will plug in and work.
Some people have like USB ports on their outlets.
Baltus hat on those power strips that we use now, the ones like for the marathons.
Oh yeah.
The ones I think you bought off Amazon, but it has like USB ports all over it.
Yes, maybe I saw that. What was it? Thursday, Friday?
Small price to pay for a cool
It is
color button.
very useful.
It is.
I mean, to be honest with you guys, like I use our USB plug like half the time, and the rest of the time it's either plugged into the PC or just straight up a console nearby because it's more convenient. SNES don't care how it gets power.
Oh, I forgot about it. I'm not reposting it. A little overposted.
You made another one.
It's a little brown.
Brandy. Didn't stop raw. He was like, this one's burnt. Trash.
Just scrape the toasty part off. It really doesn't taste that much.
It's a little crispy.
Yes, just a little
I never did that.
crispy. Maybe it should be just like.
It's fine.
USB port outlets are becoming more common.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the most of it.
Yes.
Hey, a train!
Can't bake the part off.
It's a good thing Amateur does the button prompts for you automatically if you mess them up, like I just did. Either that or these are. Other than that, they don't really matter.
Ada is fighting a zombie with a chainsaw, like, attached to it, sees a train coming towards them both, and just, like, jukes it, and then hook shots over the train like it's nothing.
Everybody can make their time card corrections by 10. One of them?
Of course not.
We're pretty sure that Ada Wong is
They have 10 minutes.
Like in general.
Yes.
I mean, I like it. Sam, would you like a Longan?
What flavor of Longing?
Supermint or
No. Well, what's the other one?
I was
What's
gonna
the or?
say tangerine lemon
I'll take a tangerine.
or
I think-
apple Longan.
I think
No.
Ada Wong would suplex that train.
But she
I
was
didn't
too
know
busy
that
using it
Superman
for her own nefarious purposes.
Thank you. I've never had one of these, so what's the name?
If push comes to shove, Ada's gonna shove that train.
Yep.
If anybody could, it would be Ada Wong. I really like her gloves. Those are some very nice gauntlets.
They are. Like, I think this is probably my favorite outfit that she wears in any of the games.
It's really good. I don't know about her pants chain though, but
That's what I was saying. It's like her 90s chain wallet chain.
But it's
She
just
doesn't use her
connected to two
wallet.
belt loops.
Yeah.
There's nothing on it.
Oh, she lost her wallet. It didn't work.
Is this Raccoon City?
No, this is China.
Raccoon City political film.
What?
In your game.
Well, I mean,
The city?
that didn't happen in the
At the
TSG
end of the
canon.
game is the train.
That's the whole city? I thought it was just the facility.
It's the whole city.
The whole city exploded.
Oh.
But Resident Evil 3 takes place in Raccoon City.
Yeah, you see like.
About that.
Well, the president drops a nuke on Raccoon City
Oh.
at the
Yeah.
end of 3. So what you see in 2 is like the facility blowing up and the city. It just doesn't really.
I'm not sure.
Specify?
I'm not sure that the locations in 2 were that well thought out. After going through the
You just described the Resident
police
Evil
station,
franchise.
the police station that has, you know, museum pieces all over the place,
It's a very.
and a library, but not a public library, a private library that's
For
doors
the
are locked
police.
on the second floor of the police station.
A police station that has direct access to a sewer at that.
Well, that one, I'm more inclined to believe that city facilities are tied together, but
I really like how after the 4 games or whatever, like 0, 1, 2, 3, like how connected everything was, but it also wasn't geographically consistent.
I don't know if Resident Evil is the most consistent of series.
Resident Evil's
They try.
timeline is turning into the Zelda timeline.
Yeah. There's the canon timeline, and then there's the TSG timeline.
And then there are some elements of Resident Evil that exist outside of time, like Ada Wong.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ada Wong always is and always was and always will be.
Yep.
Right now she's just mirrors edging across China.
Yep.
As she does. Whoa, what?
No, then that's sorry. This is straight up out of Batman Arkham Asylum.
She does have a hook shot.
Yeah. Does she have a glider? Because missed opportunity.
Nope. But she could just straight up stand on there.
She can walk through the sky. Of course she can. She's Ada Wong.
Yeah.
Or like crouch a little bit and do the back.
Good morning, Calvin.
Hey, Calvin, how's it going?
Hey,
Never
Calvin.
start talking to Commissioner Wood.
Do
What's up,
headshots
Calvin?
even matter in Resident Evil games?
Not as much as crotch shots.
Nope. That's how he kept doing as Sherry in Jake's campaign. Talk about it. Ada Wong fits in every game.
She has a sniper rifle and there's 2 targets on a raft. What do you think's gonna happen next?
Those are her friends, though, aren't they?
Yeah, like I'm supposed to be protecting them.
Supposed to be.
I'm not gonna.
They're fine.
Yeah.
Ada's got better things to think about.
To be fair, what is a sniper rifle supposed to do against that big swinging log?
Oh wow.
Somebody just got creamed by this construction.
What's your? I was looking at your shirt.
Oh.
Are those Smash characters?
It's Street Fighter.
Street Fighter.
Phil loves Street Fighter.
It's my favorite game series that nobody else likes. In the house.
There we go. There's a target for me to shoot.
I was so disappointed in him.
What? You finished?
It was like an hour from the end. He was too sleepy.
Well, I could finish up
Was
the
it?
game for Kevy if...
He was falling asleep on camera.
He did fall asleep a couple times on camera.
I mean, I fell asleep a couple times on camera during my last session of 6, and I still kept trucking.
I sure didn't have anyone for us to
Street Fighter 2010, the NES game.
What's the most recent, like, has there been a Street Fighter for like PS4, like this generation?
I think so.
Street Fighter 5.
Oh, was that? Okay.
Oh no. Oh, Ada, maybe you should play.
Nah.
Oh, that is very Batman.
See, she is.
That was extremely Batman.
Ada fits in every single game ever made.
I don't think that helicopter blades could
That-
maintain that speed spinning through water.
She's like part Catwoman, part Batman, part Batwoman.
They were very tight pants. So much Catwoman.
And she flips with like she can't just jump, she always has to flip.
What?
Yep.
Well, she has to land on her feet.
Like a cat?
It's some kind of cat.
Some kind of cat female. She cat.
So much like a man.
So many medals.
Yep.
She doesn't want to.
The medals mean nothing.
She loves Leon.
She loves him, but she can't help but betray him.
She can't physically help it.
I mean, Leon is a very betrayable kind of guy. Like, he gets betrayed by Helena when she sort of doesn't tell him anything about what's going on.
No one tells Leon anything, though.
Yeah.
That's just kind of his lot in life.
Hey, Silver. How's it going?
Good morning.
Good morning, Silver Moon.
Silverest of moons. Was that the Rocketeer?
Nope. These are Neo Umbrella flunkies.
Flunkies.
Yeah.
Ada don't got time for this. I'm gonna pull out the Cosmic Cube.
Yeah, what is that? What on earth?
It's just the Tesseract.
Oh. She didn't even use it. She just kind of looked at it.
Its power is too great.
Now she has the infinite grenade launcher.
This is a goofy game.
Yeah, why are these some beefy gun zombies? Why even make them zombies at this point if they're just gonna have guns?
Well, these guys aren't zombies. They're like
They're the Javo.
they're
I don't
plagas,
know.
basically.
Still, though, I don't know how that grenade is. It's exciting.
Look, I'm not the best at aiming. Okay. They had to nerf Ada somehow, so they put me in.
Hey, there was data on the floor. I'm not gonna bend over to pick it up. That'd be for losers. I'll just hold my cube over it.
He was trying. This is a very goofy game. Like, if you showed this to me, this is not what I would call a Resident Evil game. I'd be like,
I mean,
hey, what are you
I
playing?
never played the two that he's playing today. Like Leon's is pretty fun.
That was a fun
This
little
is pretty
icon
fun
for a
and strong and
checkpoint. Just a
punchy.
push
It
pin
looks
going into
fun.
something.
It just does not look like Resident Evil. But the game's changed. So
We're playing on an Xbox One inaugural, so this is an Xbox controller. See you in a bit, Kenny.
yeah.
It's no wonder Leon is the way that he is.
Yeah, I kind of understand. Like,
We've all been there, Leon.
what is she doing?
She's surrounded by fire, there's zombies dying nearby, she's bored.
That's classic Ada, though. Oh, like Black Man.
It could be.
Oh, well, he exploded.
That's Black Man.
Whoops.
Oh no.
First time she gets knocked down, it's from her own grenade.
She's a very powerful.
Are those
Sure is.
Chinchinians?
Some would say the most.
Sure, why not?
So is during the campaign, is it the real Ada or is it the fake Ada?
That I'm playing as?
Yeah.
It's the real Ada.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, in Leon's story, it turns out it was a fake Ada that was betraying him. So this time, real Ada didn't, unless she
Well,
does
wait.
at the end of this campaign.
She might.
Is it possible to get betrayed by a fake Ada? Like,
Yeah.
isn't that just a betrayal from the word go, and that it's not the real person?
Well,
So she betrayed
This is a
him.
very philosophical discussion.
I mean, she didn't betray him just by existing. She didn't have any control
I
over
think
that.
she didn't betray. Fake Ada didn't betray Leon, but Leon was betrayed by fake Ada.
I'm very confused.
See, she wasn't doing
Was
it.
that a Franz Kafka quote?
Okay, now I need to.
She wasn't like actively betraying him because she wasn't Ada, but he thought she was.
Okay, so that was on him.
To him, he was betrayed.
That's
His
own.
heart was still broken.
That's
Zombie,
Yeah.
stop dying over this password I need.
Yeah.
Maybe Leon needs to get his
You know what the new password is now? Dead zombie.
Oh, it's not just for checkpoints. There's this little like thumbtack goes in for everything.
Oh, the Mitoma that I still have installed just told me.
Ada takes stairs at a full
Sam's
sprint.
birthday.
Yeah, I still get that sometimes. It's like, it's Robbie Davis'
And
birthday.
every other day it's like, hey, it's somebody's birthday, so you have to say something.
Is it asking you?
Is it Sam's birthday?
Oh.
That was like, didn't send her a message.
Don't send me a message on YouTube.
Just
I'll
double
never
check.
see
Is
it.
it really?
And this is the part where Fake Ada is revealing that she betrayed the main villain of Leon's campaign. Right before.
Oh yeah, Fake Ada did betray the bad guys.
Yep. And then.
So I guess she was sort
Betraying everybody.
not betraying.
Except, you know, by betraying him, she did turn Derek into basically a giant zombie transformer who becomes a T-Rex. So, is that really a betrayal or an improvement?
Nitram, it would be changes.
Does she ever get to meet her twin?
After she dies, yeah.
Oh. Hey, who are these boys?
Chris, I think.
It's Chris and Piers.
Piers.
I think this is the only time, like, in game at least, that Ada ever interacts with.
For a
Chris
second, I thought
Redfield.
she was just gonna
That was
saunter
it.
over to this closing door.
And he said,
I'll slide under it when I get there.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I think that looks like Resident Evil's greatest hits. They just bring back everybody.
That's pretty much what this
Chris,
is.
And here's
That's the
Sherry.
reason I like this game so much. Because you got, like, Resident Evil games, you get to play as, like, one of your favorite characters. And then you
Good
have
news,
to wait
Ada.
until
You're
another
just gonna
game.
sprint straight over.
Resident Evil fan fiction is what it is.
That's pretty much the best way to describe this.
Does 7 tie into the series at all?
Oh yeah, you weren't here for the end, were you?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the very end, the last like act, you find out that the little girl that you kind of see throughout the game. There's little girls throughout the game. It's actually like since all the family was infected by this girl who was an experiment and stuff, and the grandma in the family is the little girl who's rapidly aged. But she like infected the entire family, and the experiment was conducted by Umbrella's rival company that's vaguely mentioned throughout the entire series. And then at the very end of the game, new Umbrella with a blue logo instead of the red, and with the medical like
Very different.
cross thing in the middle part of it. They helicopter in, and Chris Redfield saves Ethan,
What?
and he's working for Umbrella, and then
Christopher.
so you don't know.
How do you know
Is
it's Chris?
a Badman? He says
They've
Redfield.
confirmed that it was
Oh.
Chris, like, I think, in interviews and stuff.
Does he look as ridiculous as he does?
No,
No?
they started using photorealistic models.
Oh, so he looks like a real boy.
Yeah,
I guess I
and
can
it was a
tell what he looks
drastic like shift in description. So there was a big controversy when it first came out. Like, is this a Chris Redfield clone working for Umbrella? And then the developers were like, no, we're just using real models now.
Yeah, like,
They hired like some German models
Oh, no,
with very good
Spotlight.
bone structure to come in and be the new Chris.
I looked away for a second to chat, and that just threw me off.
He looks like
like a real boy.
yeah, like he looks good enough so that he could still be Chris.
Yeah.
It's just that now it's more real.
I
Now he
wouldn't
doesn't have, like, watermelons for
idea, but I
muscles.
like this weird Photoshop version of like old Chris.
I don't like this at all.
We're on future streams on Twitch. Well, I mean, we're time travelers.
Yep.
What does that mean? Future streams. Like.
Today is October 17th.
You can't prove it. Wait, is it really?
Yes, Jason. It's the future of now. Oh, on the front page.
Oh, it's on the front page.
Yay! What's up, Twitch? We are the TheSpeedGamers, and we're playing through the Resident Evil series for 72 hours to raise money for Direct Relief.
Hello, front
An
page.
awesome organization that operates all over the world to help out places that are stricken by disasters and other things, like Rocktober.
Excellent.
They are helping out right now, in particular, places devastated by the recent hurricanes and wildfires, and we are also giving away rad prizes. So, going on right now, we have a prize pack to be given away in just under 2 hours, and you can be entered in to win for just a $5 raffle entry. This Sades gaming headset, this European model SNES Classic, this extremely limited print train operator manual from Resident Evil 0 that comes with the train whistle. Capcom provided this for us. There are less than 100 in existence. Capcom also provided this severed finger flash drive. And then we had some awesome Etsy people from Carry On Creations that made this finger wall hanger for your pasta. We have a BSAA patch, a Chris Redfield action figure,
And now we're playing Resident Evil 7.
and a
The ending of that.
G-Virus charm bracelet, I think. So you can have the virus with you at all times. So that'll be given away in about 2 hours.
Yeah.
We don't only play Resident Evil games.
We
It's
don't
just
only play Resident Evil games. In a couple months, we'll be back with Mario games. But this weekend, because it's Friday the 13th of October's weekend, we thought it was going to get real spooky.
It's been pretty spooky.
It's been pretty spooky.
I've gotten spooked a few times. I'm not too proud to admit it. There's been some spooks.
There has been some spooks. Your donations go straight to direct relief. We are not middlemen. We don't take any cut whatsoever. It goes immediately into their account. All we get is like contact info in case you win a prize, but we don't email you. Since it goes straight to direct relief, they will send you a receipt when you donate that you can use to write off on your taxes. Whoa, a face just came out of the wall.
Yeah, like I said, we're at the end of Resident Evil 7 here.
This is pretty good.
There are a lot of wall faces.
Yep.
So Gam was a little girl.
Yep.
Hi Tails, Silver Moon is spooking up the chat.
Stop doing that, Tails. Silver Moon, I am getting spooked.
It's too spooky in the chat now. Face in the wall.
Oh. Alligator.
That was too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
A couple seconds later, and that would have been perfect timing.
Thank you very much, fellow Sir Assassin 1. Donated $20. Woo!
Thank you, Sir Assassin.
Thank you.
One.
Oh no.
Well.
What's gonna happen?
This is the final boss.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, Ada's gonna die. Goodbye, Ada.
Goodbye, Ada.
Yeah.
Oh.
That face was real proud of itself.
Oh, I forgot that it forced me into the handgun. Otherwise, I would have made sure it was loaded.
JD is alive.
Whoa.
JD.
This marathon just got much less spooky.
JD's gonna save us all.
From what?
From the super fake Ada here.
I was gonna say from wall face? Yeah, I kinda know. It took more than two.
Big thanks to Capcom and to Sades headsets for providing such cool prizes for us to give away to you, the viewers.
I'm on a boat, Takuma.
Is this a man dreaming it's a boat, or a boat dreaming it's a man?
I guess so.
Gross.
Yeah. When the eyes explode,
Hey, JD is the weed.
they have a chance to hit you if you don't find some cover.
You have the sensor ball. I think we need it since it's
thing this is Ada Wong doing this, because anybody else would just have gone insane. But not Ada.
This is just a
There we
normal day
go.
for you.
This is Wednesday.
Yeah. Look, she's so like calm and collected about all this.
Yep.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Bye.
Ada out.
Really, they even offered to team up with Fake Ada. It, like before.
Of course she did.
Yeah. It was like, and then Fake Ada was like, no, I'm the real
Everybody
Ada.
disappoints Ada except for herself. Alright,
and now we are at the final chapter of it. The
Oh,
story.
that wasn't it.
No.
Oh.
Because don't forget, Jason. Ada appears at the end of Leon's campaign.
Alright. What? Okay.
Spam virus going on. It's no longer. It didn't get filtered to my spam. Which I didn't know. One of those trick emails from Phil.
Now she's Chopper Ada.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, yeah, you're just
There's a
shooting your
emblem there.
friends.
Nope, there's no friendly fire. Although I do need to betray Leon a little bit here.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I gotta betray you a smidge, Leon.
Yeah, playability-wise, this game looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
If you like the Arkham games, then this is basically that, except you're Ada Wong instead of Batman. Although, no one knows Batman's true identity.
It's true. 0 people.
Could be.
Or maybe it's not Batman's true identity we need to question, but Ada's.
That's true. Nobody knows what's under the hair.
You were in the under the blouse.
No. Is that?
I'm just gonna destroy all the signs.
No, I'll take that. I know. It is coming through.
Uh-oh. That helicopter.
That's fine. It no longer exists.
No one has seen Apple and Batman in the same room either.
So does that mean Apple is Ada Wong?
What is transfer property?
I think it's harder to prove she's not.
This is a good sequence. It's definitely not going on for way too long.
Nope.
How many helicopters can we cram into this scene?
Not enough.
We paid for a helicopter model, and we're gonna get our money's
They
worth.
just need to cut this game.
They even agree that it's a nice model.
Every campaign.
Oh well, we've
in
got
half.
2 helicopter models. Never
I
mind.
think it would have been much better to see. Have you ever really wanted to take like 9 hours making the first playthrough? This one takes about 25.
Oh my god.
It's a.
How much of that
I mean,
is shooting helicopters?
It's just a lot. When you sit down to play a Resident Evil game, you don't sit down to play a lot.
You're also probably not going to sit down for like a multiplayer game, which
Yeah, this is like.
this is a bit
It's
more
a
multiplayer
co-op
focused.
game.
This is just a dinosaur.
This is a T-Rex.
Yeah, this is the main villain of Leon's story. I wasn't kidding when I said that Big Ada
But
turned
this is literally a T-Rex. Like,
Yeah.
somebody animated a T-Rex, and then they said, you know, we need a new boss for a Resident Evil game. So,
I think this is probably just a leftover of an
Oh, there's a man
unannounced
inside
Dino
that
Crisis
T-Rex.
sequel.
Is that Leon?
Yeah.
They turn Leon.
What?
Whoa.
Get him, Leon.
Gee, Leon, calm down.
I mean,
Uh-oh, he's hulking out again.
he kind of deserves it. I mean, he is kind of a jerk.
It's a good thing this T-Rex has no interest in you.
The funny thing is, this T-Rex is very interested in Ada. Like, the reason there's a fake Ada is because he basically started making clones of Ada.
The T-Rex did?
Yeah.
Alright.
This is just very Jurassic Park. Like, it started out like a little bit Jurassic Park, but now it's extreme.
Is it possible to lose this fight?
I don't know if it's
What do
possible
you
to
have?
lose with Ada. Like, I guess if the helicopter takes enough
Oh,
damage.
wait. Oh, there we go. He threw something kind of in your direction.
I'm not sure he was throwing it at me or if they...
Right, yeah, I'm not sure either. Oh, you have missiles, too.
Yeah.
Fighting and shooting. That's not easy.
This is a pretty tight space to be flying around an attack helicopter in.
Especially one that you're trying to fight a T-Rex with. Are these graphics worse than other Resident Evils?
I don't think they are, but I played the N64 version, so...
You played the corrupted version of it too.
Yeah.
It looks fine. It's not splitter though.
Yeah.
It's just the weird N64
Yeah.
splitter stuff.
Which chat has no idea what we're talking about because they got to see it in pristine
Apple
glory.
wants to type a joke, but she can't make a zombie T-Rex that clones people sound any funnier. Well, I appreciate that the T-Rex has like an objective target, so just in case you thought that something else might be more important in the scene. Clearly not. He's getting there.
They're just gonna shoot him instead.
I think these graphics are pretty good.
Yeah. I got nothing against them.
Oh, what do you do?
I don't know where to shoot him. Oh, it's not up to us.
Yeah.
It's Leon's decision.
Yep.
Leon's got to figure this one out for himself.
And it just sits up in the helicopter like watching him.
It's
Come
like,
on, man,
bye.
Oh, she is really close to that building. Okay.
Yep.
You to save these people?
She said,
Nope. We're just gonna kill the zombies for them.
Oh.
What happens if you shoot the people?
Nothing.
No. Ada doesn't believe in friendly fire.
It has the most precise.
She does. She can bend the bullet like. This is a
Mothra
really
going to come too? Well,
stupid, like,
Simmons does turn into a giant fly monster at the end of Leon's campaign.
This is like if after you beat Ganon,
Oh no,
you
somebody
like
gave that
had to
construction
do
zombie dynamite.
side
Oh well.
quests for 10 minutes.
Yeah, there's one like Spider-Man game where you have to save the citizen.
Oh, he got it.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, K-Jubix?
How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
It's like if you have to go do like the Find the Cuckoos mini game right after beating Ganon.
Yeah.
Just land.
How can these zombies hit anything?
That is a very good... By accident, it's the... I would wager.
Yeah, like this is Stormtrooper level accuracy.
Granted, hitting helicopters by accident isn't unheard of in the series. I mean, Claire did see that one cop just shoot down a helicopter pilot while he was in the middle of being eaten alive. Alright, there's nothing else here. You can land Ada.
Ada,
Ada, please
please.
just land.
Ada will land when she's good and
What does
ready.
she even have left to do? Betray Leon?
Just gotta trace
Has to
it.
clean up the last of this mess.
Yep.
Whoa. You
Whoa.
better not jump off the building.
Don't tell me what to
She's
do,
got a
Bill.
rope shot. She's
Why didn't she? Okay. That's fine.
People on top of the building dodged so many bullets. I don't even think they needed Ada's help.
They're in the Matrix.
Yeah. Who won the headset? It was number 20, which...
Death.
Death's Creek.
Scream.
Death's Creek.
Not Death Scream.
Death's Creek. Lucky number 20.
Yep.
Hey!
I told you guys you were close when you
Did
were
that
17.
man turn into a Gatling gun?
Yep. He's basically a Gatling dog.
Death's Creek was number 20. Remember when Resident Evil was just about an evil company experimenting with viruses?
Yeah.
I mean, at its heart, that's still what it's about, because now it's got T-Rexes.
Yeah, this one is sort of about an evil company experimenting with viruses.
You were never as perfect as the real
virus
Ada.
turns you into a T.
I am the real Ada.
Are you, though?
Are we all Ada?
Yep. I mean, if everyone is Chugga, then we must all be Ada logically.
It's just rolling around on the ground.
Ow!
Oh. No, my strat.
Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to roll! Okay, that time I did. And that just put me in a better position for him to hit me.
That's fine. What?
Whoa.
In here.
Who's this?
Oh, it's Helena and Leon.
Yes!
Yeah, get him, Ada. Yeah.
I can handle this, Leon.
Leon, I like 100% have this.
I'll punch him multiple times, not just once. Huh. I actually never noticed that. Apparently I can actually do like proper headshots if I aim for his actual head.
Interesting. Interesting how that works.
Well, I mean, I always figured the head was like on that giant massive body.
I like before her last punch, she does that little wind up, like she's in a cartoon.
Yeah, nyang, nyang, nyang. Popeye.
Alright. Ada has no time for hugs.
This is legit Batman music.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Somebody right before they like started work on this game played Arkham Asylum and Dead Space.
Guys, I have a great
What
idea.
was her
for
flute
Resident
like?
Evil. Batman.
She doesn't need
Magic.
she doesn't need ground, okay?
Look at those
She wants to stand on air, she can.
Oh no!
Oh, beans.
Oh, whatever. I think. I don't think he can catch it.
Well, he's getting very close.
And apparently. Ow. He noticed the zombie hitting Ada and is like, hey, wait a minute. Alright, now we betray Leon.
Oh, he's
Finally.
Leon's such a good friend.
Is this
Leon,
Leon's
I thought
third day on the
we'd get
job?
to betray you. Whoa.
What?
What is he doing?
Leon, we all saw that. Can't just pull guns out of mallet space here.
I mean, he's Leon. I think he could do whatever he wants.
What is going on?
What is going on?
Basically, it's a lover's quarrel between Leon and Derek. Like, they're both fighting over Ada.
What gun do I want to use? Where do I want this camera to be? Oh, what's he doing?
He's taking
Leon.
tons of bullets for her.
Yep.
But he's barely scratched.
Yeah, shut up.
That's fine.
She's like 100%. Why does Ada never not?
You straight up just want to do that.
I know Leon will shield my body for like 5 quick minutes.
Yeah.
This is so ridiculous.
Slapping again. What if we throw him off?
Nay.
Instead of just
That man doesn't
ineffectually.
kill Sam.
Oh, that's true. But like pushing him clearly is not stopping him. I just need to change up my tactics here. Have you tried betraying me?
She's sitting there like,
Whoa.
I could do it.
Ada doesn't die, she
Stupid
multiplies.
dinosaur thing.
Well, I mean, I don't think...
Crap. Hey Leon, behind you, bud. No. Oh, this is a
How
real
the
good time
tables
to
have
betray him.
turned.
Oh, this is a perfect betrayal.
Just thinking about it.
She's like, hold on.
I'm on the way, Leon. Hang on. Wait. It's the Spear of Destiny.
Oh.
And now Ada's done fighting Simmons.
Yay. For real this time? Because
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
think I believe that.
Leon still has to fight Simmons one more time, though. But we're going to betray him or not.
Ada's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ada's had enough.
Ada's done with all this.
Going back into Tron.
Go back into the grid.
Is the objective really tie up loose ends?
Yeah. We basically just blow up this laboratory.
As she does.
I think
She can't
I think-
leave a city without making it explode. Doesn't she
No,
cause
no,
the explosion?
no.
of
We've got a
Brazilian
Resident Evil
too?
game that unironically made your objective tie up loose ends. Hold on. How much time do we have for this task? This Sisyphean task of tying up the loose ends of Resident Evil 6.
Ada's favorite thing is betraying Leon, and her least favorite thing is leaving a city standing.
Phil, did she set the explosion into? Or am I misremembering?
No, I think that was
I've
ordered
only
by
ever
the
played
president.
one scenario, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was ordered by the president.
Oh, the
No,
president.
that was the new.
That was it. You're done. You finished tying up the loose ends.
Wow,
that
that
quick?
was
good job.
ending. That was a good, strong finish.
The devs made that objective, and then they started it, and they're like, well, you know, I mean,
Never mind.
looks good.
Yeah. Nailed it. They'll love it. So is that it? That's all of Resident Evil. Oh, wait. Well, whatever that was, we'll never know.
And it's basically little girl being surrounded by BOWs and it's like, Jake,
every
save me. And Jake's like,
Post-credit scene
give me
in
an
this
apple.
series have a little girl doing
Yes.
something.
Because they never expect a little girl.
President Evil.
So that was
Alright.
under 3.5 hours for 2 campaigns. What was that total? Like,
Depends on what the first one was. I don't remember what it was for like the first session I did. That was under 3.5 hours for both.
321.
yeah, you were at
It's 10:30.
3:31.
Wow, I finished off a lot faster than I thought it.
Is it JD's turn?
Yeah.
He's in the
Is
shower.
JD here?
Yeah, he's
He's
in the shower.
Oh.
I guess, is there like a bonus thing you can play for like 5 minutes?
Mercenaries, or I could pop in Resident Evil 1 and try to tie up loose ends from
No.
Kevin's game.
I don't know if
I
those
think
loose
he
ends
left
are gonna
more
be
than
tied.
5 minutes.
Well,
Oh, loose ends.
oh yeah, this does have mercenaries, doesn't it?
Yep. Do we have a second controller someone could join me in?
We only brought the
don't.
one.
No.
Oh well.
I'm gonna go look for the
We didn't
sensor box.
bring multiple controllers to this single player marathon.
Yeah. Well. Let's go to the creature workshop and make some creatures. Of course, we're going to be Ada.
I think that they should make a game where if you play on the easy difficulty, it's Ada, but on every other difficulty, it just gives you a different character who sucks.
And then the hardest difficulty is Ashley Graham. Where are Zambies? Oh no, it's...
What is this? Are you in the X-Men, like, training mansion?
Apparently.
I think it's like a horde mode kind of.
Yeah, it's basically... You want to kill us. Vinny, get out of here. I shot your head off.
Yeah, the battle room, that's what it's called.
Oh wait, there's actually a set number of them.
Are you underwater?
Oh, I am.
Cool. You're a big fish tank.
Got the woo.
Mm-hmm. You can tell how much Brett used it.
Looks nothing like
Is there a
all
nice
of ours.
fine layer of dust?
Dusted mine like a few months ago because I moved. What's my story?
Resident Evil
It's a good
Atlantis.
start.
Yeah, trying. Can only do so much.
They can't even see you to attack you. It's just swinging wildly and moving forwards. Is that guy supposed to be helping you out?
I don't think so.
Is,
I mean, if he was, he wasn't doing a very good job.
I like Resident Evil Stargate.
Is Rebecca one of the mercenaries characters in this one?
No, you're thinking of 5.
Is Wesker?
Wesker's dead. He can't help.
It's mercenaries.
We already have a Wesker. It's Jake.
Yeah. Does anyone really believe that Wesker is like forever dead forever though? Like, come on.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, they keep trying to replace it with, like...
Yeah, but
Wesker's never dead.
he survived worse than that.
I really want. I was hoping his sister would
Just to give you guys
like,
some
turn human again or something in Ross game.
some
And then just, like,
relatability here.
turn
Ada is
into
basically
the
fighting
Albert Wesker.
Just be
Aquaman
Wesker?
robots in a water
That would have
slide
been a
park.
fun thing.
Yeah.
But no, she was turning into a big
This
naked
time, it's before noon. There's no numbers. It's just every $5. Well, every person who has donated $5 before noon, since the last raffle yesterday, last major prize raffle yesterday, gets an entry. Is this the last prize
It's
pack?
the last prize. Yeah,
It's
we
the last
do have
prize pack.
Yeah.
There will be one other prize giveaway this marathon, but it will not be a $5 raffle.
Yeah, we'll have at the end of the marathon, or at 5 p.m. today, which is like 5.5 hours, I think. We'll have a grand prize auction that we'll go over once this thing's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have some other stuff. So if you don't win this one, there's still a chance. Like there's still a couple like headset chances. This is your only Super Nintendo Mini though. So
This
You
is the
didn't
last
get a hold of a SNES Mini. Now
train
bitches
manual.
try to get one. Oh, is this the last train book we're giving away too?
one more.
Never mind. There's more train books. I wish I need one more train book.
blows my mind.
5 of the 100 in existence.
So again, If
Capcom's
you
so good to us.
want to win this raffle, you need at least one $5 or cumulative $5 donations since 6 p.m. last night.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think there are a bunch of entries because of the, especially because of the
train.
Yeah, everyone who got on that train. Well, most everyone who got on that train last
But there
night.
weren't like too many individuals. Like, yeah, your chances are pretty good because it's just.
Oh yeah.
They don't stack for this one. If you donate $10, you still have one entry. But that means that your odds are better.
Is that you have to have a secretary. So, what am I going to do with this?
Hey, it's JD.
Is this what JD actually gets to use?
I don't know if Brett has a Zapper.
I thought he did. I feel like we've played with
Yeah,
it. Like
last marathon, didn't Capcom like send in an early copy of Umbrella Chronicles?
I think they did.
Because they did all that sponsor stuff and they sent all the shirts.
did.
I think it was an early copy that we.
But I didn't think that they were in contact with us for Resident Evil yet.
Oops.
Like, they got in contact with us, but
Oh, so you're saying
something
they did
else
send
went
us
down.
a Zapper. I feel like I've seen a Zapper around Brick's like
Yeah, like I think.
vicinity.
Resident Evil.
Oh, well, goodbye, Ada.
Ow.
That's alright. JD's up.
Good timing, Ada.
Good
Yeah.
timing. You are dead.
Yeah, Ada did that on purpose just so that JD could play.
That was too close. You were almost a jibble sandwich.
It was Tails.
Thank you for the donation,
$5
Tails.
from Tails. He says I shouldn't, but I will. I still want something signed by the crew, even if I don't win QQ.
Well, if you win, we will all sign it for you. What do you want signed, though? Should probably let us know before
we'll
we
sign
sign.
the finger hook. We'll just sign it real small.
You can hang our signatures on it.
Alright.
It must have been fake Ada if she died.
That's true.
That's how you can tell the difference.
Yep.
The one that dies.
We're trying to find a sensor bar.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That would help.
Is everything else hooked up?
Not well.
Can we play Mario?
Surprise. Dave.
Try one.
Bless.
Alright. So is this going to be multiplayer, or is it just JD on his own?
Is Umbrella
Since
Chronicles multiplayer?
It is, but
Yeah.
we need another
Maybe we need another Zappy gun,
control
don't we?
set, yeah.
I think just a Wii mode, because
Since-
nunchuck should work.
Since it's going to be running in Wii mode, we can't use the tablet.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can't. He doesn't have a Zapper that I'm good for.
Well, like I said, we should be able to use just a Wii mode and nunchuck on their own.
Could.
I don't think there's anyone who knows. Just kidding, it's a great game.
It's a good Sam.
Which
Hey Sam, I didn't ask you.
is Umbrella Chronicles the first one, or is it Dark Side
Thank
Chronicles?
you.
Huh?
Which one's first, Umbrella Chronicles or Dark Side?
Think Umbrella. I think that's. Yeah.
Mario Evil
4. Alright.
Hopefully it works. Hey.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Give it a shot.
How did that even happen?
We can use the tablet as the sensor.
Yeah, if anything.
Can you in Wii mode?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Well, that's fine then. I wasn't sure if you could in Wii mode or if it was just.
I don't know if it'll stream if we do it that way, but we'll find out.
For the longest time, I would bring my stuff.
Yeah. I used to play Resident Evil 4, the Wii version on my Wii U, but I would play it on the tablet, so I'd just like sit in my bed and prop it up and then have no controller.
This is a good story, Jason.
That's pretty good.
Now that's the future.
Huh?
You don't have it plugged in.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the mom. I was gonna take it back to
Game plugged in. I asked
Nothing
him if
was
he
said.
had it hooked up, and he said he walked away.
He said
You asked
no.
me if I had it hooked up, and I said I don't have it hooked up.
Yeah, but what does that really mean? That could have meant anything.
We might need the charger for
It's right there.
the controller.
Yeah, I already thought of that. 'Cause I figured Britt hasn't used it in
Oh, you
probably
have it. Okay.
like 20 years, so. I'll just
Hey,
Jason.
do you want to... Silvermoon wants to come back here, so do you want me to take you to the hotel?
Were you planning on going anywhere else after picking up Silvermoon?
What do you mean? Like, you need to go
Like just Perfect or something?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with me.
Okay.
I'll probably just come back here though.
Okay.
Local time for us is 10:42 a.m.
Let me
We have an
finish
hour
getting all
and
this,
18
or
minutes
should this
for
get
this
set up?
Yeah.
last prize pack raffle.
Hey JD, before you unplug the HDMI, we eject my disc and put Watch Dogs back in there.
Watch Dogs.
We're gonna play Watch Dogs?
Yeah, Watch Dogs next time.
Finally.
Yay!
How do I just swipe your finger over the disc slot?
Other stuff.
Do it slower.
There you go.
Did you say slower?
Slower.
Slower, please.
One more time.
Slower, JD, slower.
Do you have?
And then how do I turn it on?
Swipe your finger over the white.
You just have to
I
push
mean,
it.
you can
JD.
tap it if you want to, JD.
There you go. You
They should sense
you gotta
this.
caress the Xbox.
They should sense what I'm doing.
A little faster, slower again.
Now in clockwise motion.
I think these batteries are dead.
Do we have any double A's in them?
Sam, I got you so many spooky achievements yesterday.
Thank you. That was my real gift from Dawn's achievement points. I think there's batteries in one of these batteries.
That was too close.
Whoa,
You
donation.
were almost a jibble sandwich.
$10 from Uncle Cody saying, keep up the good fight. Thank you, Uncle
Thank
Cody.
you, Uncle Cody.
Thank you, Uncle Cody. I never knew I had an
Full
Uncle
name
Cody.
of this video game.
Now I
Is
do.
this right?
Resident Evil Umbrella.
But I don't even know I'm playing a video game.
Watch Dogs.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay.
Watch.
Why am I in here 3 times? 4 times.
Nickname
Okay.
Britt.
So this sucks.
What?
Let's not get
Um,
rid
the
anything.
way
Let's
that
get it all
is,
for Lauren.
So,
Mario Maker.
player,
I want to play that
you
instead.
need to type
Oh.
JD there. And then you put his stuff
Hey, let's play Splatoon. I think that's the scariest Resident Evil game. I think you need to put it on TV and GamePad if we need to do it for the thing.
Well, I have nothing to point at the TV.
Drop
It's
down
like,
the last
yeah,
JD.
those batteries are super dead.
Well, there's another game over here.
Pull this out.
Goodness.
Display game.
The thing.
Okay.
The two.
I had to hit all of
That's
them.
right.
Hey!
You don't have to do all of them, but we haven't figured out the exact code.
We're using
Oh,
both
so
of
it's
those
just
things,
hit all
sandwiches.
of
We are about to start
Oh, that's
Resident
okay.
Evil
Yes.
Umbrella Chronicles.
Oh.
them. Is this just the Twitch display?
Oh, that's fine. You
We're working
go
on
to-
the stream
that one.
and the game.
Yeah.
Getting our acts together.
Anybody was
Gendarme is dumb. Yep, I am dumb. Why is everyone sitting there calling me dumb though?
Hey.
1,500 viewers, Capcom. You're welcome.
What did I do that's dumb this time?
Alright.
Oh, I need to
Is
reset the
this a good way to play? Yeah.
Yes.
Probably the
I
best
think
way.
you hit reset and like go to 0.
Yeah.
Amiibo Grudge Match is here.
If anyone else wants to join you,
I didn't hit finish.
play without
Oh,
the zapper.
apparently the
Was that
sensor
just
bar
where you
actually
recorded
works, so you can
somewhere?
do TV only.
But we need to know for posterity. It's
Oop, I
very
pressed the wrong
important.
button. Sorry, Phil. I pressed the B.
Yeah.
I'd write a story about me.
I have a story for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright, here we go. Everything set up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
like my Triforce shirt? Much appreciated. Is it a bagel or a cookie?
man.
Look at all these good games we
Yeah.
can play.
I'm pretty certain Ruju is eating a bagel.
Alright. We'll play Resident Evil this time.
Can we play Majora's Mask?
Can you play Majora's Mask with the shoot gun? Because that would be fun.
That would be fun.
I'm pretty sure you